What's up, kids? My name is Jacob, and I'm here with my friend Myles. Say hi, Myles.
Howdy, everyone. Thanks for coming.
Coming at you tonight with the Mario Kart Universal Season 16 Division 3 Finals between The Stick and Version 2. I'm excited.
Oh,
Are you
yeah,
excited?
baby. Oh, yeah, baby. I'm so excited.
All right, well, let's get right into it then. Bring up the lineups here, see what we got going.
Heck yeah.
You want to go ahead with The Stick?
Yeah, for sure. So for the stick, we got the Love Snug himself, Alfie, Togepi Love Snug. We got Eric, hailing from Sweden, Leon, Cynic, Floatzel, aka Brykson, aka Lima, and Abby, whose POV we will be watching.
And for Version 2, we got, I should have looked this one up, Hosho Marine, also known as Zenith, Byron Boss, Henry, Moodin, Shadow, and Anthony. So there you go.
It's gonna be interesting to see Anthony's POV because I think recently he's been using I think Roy standard bike, so it's always cool to see some gameplay with different combos for sure.
He's been switching up those combos forever, and something I want to mention right away, some chat interaction for our Twitch TV audience. Colonel 401, also known as Sans, saying V2 versus Team Tier BC. And I'm gonna refute that one. And you know why I'm gonna refute that one? This is the storyline with V2 here. As I'm sure a lot of you know, MKU Season 15 had some weird scheduling stuff, and that meant that V2 couldn't play it. We couldn't accommodate the Australian schedule.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, the entire team decided to grind lounge and time trials and become absolutely cracked at this video game.
Yeah.
And because of
sure.
that, I am rooting for V2 here. They have a comeback arc. They're so much better than they were in Season 14 when they last played. And oh my god, like...
Yeah.
Last time we saw them, it was like Zenith +5 kind of. Like Zenith was clearly their best player.
Right.
He was like the guy who was expected to score a ton of points.
Yep.
That's not true anymore.
Yeah. They've all kind of just grinded to get up to that level.
Yeah, they have people like Shadow and Henry who have also grinded lounge. They're like at least platinum level in lounge. And then they have people like Byron and Panda who are like world record level time trialers. Like this is a team with D1 level skill.
Yep.
And because of that, I am absolutely rooting for Version 2 here. But, you know, I know you like the stick. So, why don't you give some reasoning on that one?
Oh, man, I do. You know, I got friends on both sides. They're all my homies on both sides, right? But I think the stick has really been a sleeper team as far as D3 goes. You know, they've really kind of proven their worth in D3, and I really think that they could have made the argument that they could have been D2 this season, but you know,
absolutely.
I think that this really could be their match to lose here because I think that a lot of their players are, you know, kind of hailing from old D1 teams, and they kind of have that higher division experience, and also, you know, they've brought in some new players who have really been grinding lounge and kind of improving their own individual skill, like Cynic and Abby. You know, Abby just recently got to Sapphire and Lounge, which is a huge accomplishment. And Cynic, I think, got up to Platinum, almost Platinum 2 this season. So it's again, a really big accomplishment to kind of see just how far these, like, quote-unquote, newer players to the community have really come in terms of their individual skill. So I think this is really going to be, like, the story to be unfolding tonight in these matches.
Abby, also known as Cone, for those who might not know.
Right.
And... yeah, you mentioned Abby getting up to Sapphire and Lounge, and that kind of matches up with Zenith, who is still, like, on a Lounge level, technically the powerhouse in V2 still.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have people like Eric Cynic, who match up with Shadow and Henry.
Oh, wait,
I'm just thinking in terms of Lounge link.
Gotcha.
So
I think Byron's around Sapphire-ish. He's like Platinum 2 Sapphire.
Okay.
I checked.
So I guess my point here is, even though I've been like kind of talking up V2's accomplishments on a personal level, the stick is right up there with them.
Right.
I just like V2 because they're just getting up to that level now. They've been grinding to get there. And I mean, some of the members of the stick, but you know.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
You know, I think there's more of a comeback story with V2, and I'm gonna run with that.
Yeah, I'm rooting for the new dogs here with the stick, with it being their first season.
Yeah.
As an MKU, you know, D3 level team. So I think it's really going to be interesting to see.
Rocking the Bahamas flag today. New one every day.
Feeling a little tropical. Love
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
that.
And as you mentioned, Anthony going to be on Roy standard bike, not something you see very often.
Yep, yep. I'm not sure who was hosting, so I don't know really whose track pick this was. I totally kind of zoned out when we were
It
talking
looks
about
like
the lineups.
Mooden's up in the front, so we can
Okay.
assume he might have been host.
Yeah, so this
And it
would be
looks like
V2's track pick.
ton of V2 up here. That might be top 4. And it is.
Yep, throwing those nanas real quick.
Oh, Anthony! Okay, he's still on the track. That could have
Oh,
been
thank
really, really
God.
bad, and it's really bad anyway.
Yeah.
Kind of unfortunate. When you're top 4, you can bump each other away, and then...
Yeah. Oh, I am just watching the Twitch stream, so I was a little bit behind. But yeah, I'm back.
Better
now.
get on that
Okay.
Discord stream, my friend.
At this point, you know, I might stay back and take a little bit slower lines just to kind of get my coin count up. But you know, Anthony's kind of
Yeah. Oh, and that kind of secures it at that point. Anthony needs to be, if not going for shock, at least staying back for coins. He's still on 0 at this point.
He's not really going for him at this point.
And yeah, there you go. He's going back. Lima's back here already, so it's going to be a bottom
Lima and
2,
Anthony
one
in the
from
back
each side.
Yeah.
And a Bill Golden, not really what you want.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of the worst pull that you want to get right here.
We could assume that V2 is still in the top right now.
Yeah, right.
Probably at least top 2, maybe top 3.
Yeah. Okay, so we have Abby and Sonic here in the mid pack, and I think that Wario is. I'm pretty sure.
Wario's Henry.
Yeah, that's Henry.
So it's a 10-11 for V2 right now, and Anthony is catching back up, which is fine because they don't need shock, but it's kind of bad because Lima does want shock, and Anthony can't look out for it anymore.
Yeah. Kind of leaving Lima back there. Yep, and then their shot comes in. Looks like a stick shock actually. Yeah, a lot of stick numbers coming up, and not really a lot of dodges for V2.
Kind of has to be. And Anthony couldn't see it. He pulled that Bill Golden. So really coming back to bite him. The blue coming out.
Oh, 2 plants in a row for Abby. That's really unfortunate on this track.
You know, he's holding the mid spot.
Yep.
Should be able to shroom up at the end here if nothing crazy happens. Gotta watch out. It's red, though. And those...
Oh, man. Those nanas.
Shad and Mooden's still up here, but it looks like Abby will pass. Never mind. I don't even know what hit him there, man.
Looks like a 1-4-6 maybe for the stick. 1-4-5-6 for the stick. 2-3-7 for V2. So it's definitely a winning race for the stick, but you know, not by a whole lot. You know, that shock definitely did was their saving grace that race. So
absolutely.
It is good they pulled that.
It was an unfortunate pull for Anthony. He really was making the right decisions there, but pulling the Bill Golden kind of prevented him from doing his job in the back that race.
Yep.
But, you know, only race 1. My Australian boys can still pull it out here.
Couple interesting picks for these spots. You know, these are kind of exactly what Royal Flush would be picking for either of these spots. Right?
Oh yeah, I love both these tracks.
Yeah, these are both S tier tracks for me too. So very excited to see some gameplay on each of these.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cynic does have his tag on now, so congratulations, Cynic.
Let's go.
Looking back at the Twitch chat, Delta NA, bias caster, just me. I want V2 to win. Myles, you know, has their own opinion here.
Yeah, we got a little bias on both sides, so we're kind of even in terms of the bias department. So you know,
we would assume. Although I'm being very vocal about how I want V2 to win, so maybe not.
Yep. We got some we got some good friends on both sides, so you know we kind of gotta be a little vocal about either side.
Yeah. But you see, the difference is I'm in the V2 server and not the Stick server, so...
well, see, I'm in both. So, yeah, that's a little flex right there.
Anyway, lap 1 is done, and we haven't said anything about the race.
Yep.
So, you know, the standard for us two casting.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Man,
Anthony isn't
too much fun.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, no.
It's not going to be very good for Anthony's race. I was about to say he had a really good set, but... Getting stuck on the wrong side of the cut there kind of kills everything.
Maybe I would have shrunk through the cut there and avoided that whole thing. I
think I would have done the same.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. I don't know this combo. I don't know about you, but this combo seems a little bit clunky in terms of Anthony's playstyle.
Yeah, and I feel like that's why people don't really use standard bike, because it's the same as Wiggler, but it has the 2 wheels, which makes it weirder to drive.
It's very stiff. It's very stiff.
Our good friend and teammate Gally uses standard bike as well, and you know,
a good buddy pal guy.
He hasn't played in the MKU, and it's because of the combo. So.
Yep. Okay, well we see 2-3-4 for V2, which is pretty good for them. Kind of neutral as in terms of how the race is going. Okay, 2-3-4-5
actually. And a
Yeah,
bottom 3 for the stick as well. So that's actually a really good race for V2. Didn't look like it, but
yeah, definitely.
absolutely was.
I was surprised. That was a pretty boring race in terms of kind of how it played out, right? Like, it wasn't super eventful.
Yeah, I mean, part of that's because we weren't calling anything that was happening, but
Well, I mean, yeah, but like there was
nothing
no
much was
shock.
happening.
There was no shock. I didn't see a blue, and it was just kind of everyone kind of running in their own spots.
Yeah.
Didn't
I
really
don't
seem
think
like a whole
Anthony
lot of spot shuffling.
did Anthony get hit by any items that race?
I don't
Or
think so.
did he just fail that one disc?
Yeah,
And that's
just
it.
he just got hit by the wall, and that was it.
Yeah, all right. So, not our fault that we're not casting anything.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Question from IB Dubert in the chat. Is there any downside to using Flame Rider instead of Standard Bike? Yes, there is.
Yeah.
Flame Rider has a really big hitbox, specifically
Yeah.
a really long hitbox. So
Yeah.
you're getting the same stats, but you're more likely to be hit. So there's no advantages, but there's a very distinct disadvantage.
Correct.
And that's why absolutely nobody uses the Flame Rider.
Yeah. It's just not a fun time to use. It's very, very wide, I would say. So it's kind of hard to maneuver. I don't personally enjoy using it.
I've used it like 2 times ever. But
Yeah. Yeah.
Anthony getting bumped around, might not be able to get any drafts here. He's a bit too wide. Yeah, he won't now.
No. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
And it's still stuck in the back though. Might make his move up here. Maybe gonna get another draft, and he won't. So yeah, he's just gonna be stuck in the back of this race. Pretty unfortunate start for him.
I'm interested to see who's in the back for V2, because it might be in Anthony's best interest to just stay back and try and get coins. And
Abby and Eric bottom 2 right now, so could just be Anthony back there.
I think Anthony might want to consider staying back here. He's kind of pushing to the front, but he doesn't have that many coins. Okay, good choice. I don't know. Hard to say. It feels like he's a little uncomfortable kind of being in the back, but he's kind of just...
He will stop. He recognizes the situation. It is all stick back here, so...
Yeah, nice.
I'm assuming it's someone from the stick and last as well.
Yeah, and I'm assuming there's a lot of V2 in the front, because I do see Wario up there.
And Wario's up there. Doesn't look like anything's really happening, so I'm going to assume V2 in first as well.
Yeah.
All
6
all
for
mid
stick,
spots.
though. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6 actually for the stick, so if anything, it's top 2 for V2.
And I think that's a safe assumption.
And Anthony does have shock here.
He does?
Yeah, Anthony does have shock here in the back.
I see. So I'm not sure where they want to use this, because they're in top 2. Maybe they could fall off in top 2?
I think top 2 wants to fall off here. I think that's the play. Oh!
We'll see what they choose to do with this.
Going for that trick ramp, and Abby just gets rid it off. That's really unfortunate. Shock coming in. Mooden holding blue coming forward.
I just realized I was on the Twitch stream.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. It's like, how did you know that Anthony had shock?
Yeah, I did that last race too.
Yeah, it's because I checked that chat. Gotta stop doing that.
Oh, looks like a free last for Anthony, but hopefully...
Yeah, shock not gonna help his race.
Yeah. Oh wow, a lot of V2 gets hit at the end, so looks like a lot of mid spots actually for V2.
Still top 2.
Top 2 though. Top 2's good. Top 2's good. It looks like that shock didn't really help or hurt them. So if anything, they can keep their spots.
It's not really what they wanted to get out of that shock.
Yeah.
It's nice for their top 2 that they can hold it after using a shock. But the point of the shock should be to help out their middle and back spots, and it didn't really do that. The same people were in top 2 at the end of the race.
Yeah.
So another kind of even race. Let me actually see in our bot channel what that was.
I'm assuming the top 2 fell off because they were able to hold top 2 after the shock. So, I think that was the right play there for sure.
Still waiting for the bot scores here. I'm trying to see what that actually was. It was a +4 for the stick. So, yeah, not an amazing shock for V2 there.
Yeah. Yeah, they've been pretty close races so far.
Oh wait, that wasn't a +4 race for the stick. That was that was T redoing the scores.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting started on the next race now. We'll see what that race was eventually. It was a -6 for the stick, so it was a winning race for V2.
Okay.
So yeah.
How helpful is that for your boys?
Yeah, Koopa guy in the chat who noticed that. Thank you. Yeah, the scores should be correct now. Let us know if they aren't, if someone wants to double check that for us.
Yep.
Anyway, coming into Twisted Mansion here. Abby going to be in the back, and I'm not sure who's in bottom two right now. It might be one from each.
Yeah, it looks like one from each.
Alfie also getting hit out, so it could be a lot of stick back here.
I was watching the Twitch stream again. Yeah. But
Gotta
yeah,
stop doing that, man.
we do see Anthony in the back. We see Alfie, and I want to.
Oh,
Anthony, got shot already.
Anthony,
Nice,
just
nice.
pull on lap one. Why don't
Very
you?
cool,
Okay.
very cool. Yeah, but it's
So
out, and they can see
Anthony,
it, so.
who you said on the last race did not seem very comfortable in the back, is clearly doing very well at pulling shock so far.
Yeah, totally. Well, I do stand corrected. Now that he's kind of staying back a little bit further, I think that's really helping his chances of pulling shock.
Absolutely. And we're going to have to see what they do with this. If I was Abby, I would predict a TS here and use my star.
Definitely.
Doesn't look like he will. He will now. And a dodge does come in. That was clearly a V2 shock. We knew that they had it. So he should be able to get up into first here.
Yeah, she's pulling up into first here with a shroom, and that's actually going to be really good for her race here. But does she opt to take the cuts?
I think you do.
Yeah, pulling a coin after.
V2 is in second.
Yeah.
You're pretty likely to get hit out if you just hold a shroom and no protection afterwards. Give yourself a lead. And now with protection in first, blue isn't super likely to come out at this point in the race. So Abby should be good unless something drastic happens. I wonder what the other spots are.
Got a little bit of a lead, so that'll definitely help, given a blue does come out a little bit late. But
it looks like it won't. It will, but it won't hit.
Okay, so it looks like maybe the stick was holding blue at the end there. That's kind of my guess.
The red did come up from second, so probably V2 in second, and V2 in everything after first. Okay.
2 through 5, 7 for V2, so that's really good. It's going to be pretty neutral in terms of how the race kind of played out.
Yeah. So that shock from V2 really, really helped Abby's race out, but everything after was for V2. So it might have been calculated, it might have just been lucky, but it only helped Abby. It killed everyone else from the stick. So yeah, going into the next race here, we're going to have V2 picking Dolphin Shoals, the OG mid-spot track.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got RMC coming out from the stick. Pretty standard choices from each team.
It's like
Abby desperately trying to get onto Streetle in time. She will.
It's like a 1-6 for the stick, right? So, oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Got a little worried there.
You're on the Twitch stream again, aren't you?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Sure was.
That combo got changed like 10 seconds ago.
Stop, dude. I'm trying to keep up with the chat and everything. I gotta minimize the actual screen. Like keep the.
We're gonna figure this one out. It's been a while since we've casted. We're gonna get there.
How do I collapse the video in there?
So Abby definitely took a risk by changing to this combo in first, no less. So it's gonna be a struggle for her to hold first.
Yeah, and already getting a half start. Yep.
I'm just gonna opt to back from that point.
I don't know about this. I think I would have tried to keep at least kind of a top spot because there is a lot of
V2
up there.
Top 3? Top 2, Cynic's in second.
1-3.
Oh, I don't know, because Abby wasn't going to be able to hold a top spot in that combo. It just wasn't going to happen.
I don't know. The thing that I like about the Streetle is it has a little bit of weight, right? So you're definitely good at like bumping out second in terms of like going for the coins.
That's true, but that anti-grav section really soon into the track kind of kills me.
Yeah.
Anyway, Anthony with the horn, gonna kill Alfie here. Cynic's still in second, 1-3-4 for V2.
Mm-hmm. This is looking really good for V2 if there is no shock, but I think that they should.
Oh, it is RMC, so you can assume. Yeah. And that red just disappearing. And there you go, Abby has
shock and Nite.
Looks like it was the right decision to send her back.
Yeah. Really wanting to chain it. I know that feeling.
Blue's coming out, probably going to let it hit V2 in first. And Cynic dropping back. Byron sees shock, and he's not going to get into the bill extension. This could be really good for the stick here.
That was a risk that Byron should not have taken, I think.
Yeah, that was probably targeted just for him to not get him into the bill strat.
Probably.
And Abby is
no
in first place contention. Never mind. Okay.
Never mind.
Yeah, never mind. Oh, it's kind of all right. Never mind. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
That is a lot of points for the stick. That's a lot of points gone for the stick.
It do be like that sometimes, though. To be completely
See what the
fair,
other
it do
spots
be
are.
like
It's
that.
still a really good race for the stick, but that could have been so much better.
Dude, I'm honestly really surprised that worked out. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, the rest of the team was not doing that. So
that is a skull emoji moment.
it was still a really good race for the stick, but I have to wonder if this war comes down to be like within 10 points. You know what race we're going to go back to and talk about.
Mhm.
Because that was pretty much free points that were thrown away. And I don't mean to be mean about it, but like it was.
No, you definitely have a good point. But I mean, there were a lot of points that were gained at the end of the day, to be honest. But
Yes,
I
like absolutely, it was still a really good race for the stick.
I do see what you're saying, but it's like, yeah, at that point, it's like we definitely take those.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely still a good race. Going to Excite Bike, V2 pick, obviously.
Yep.
And we'll see how it goes here because I want to say that V2 doesn't have as much 6v6 experience, and you play this track a lot different in 6v6 than you do in Mogi.
Yeah.
And the stick has kind of been known since they were formed to be absolutely grinding wars. Like they play like 3 or 4 a day.
Uh-huh.
So I'm wondering if that gives the stick an edge on this track. What? There's only one way to find out. We'll have to watch. Abby not going to get a box here.
Yeah. Definitely for both of these teams, they have a lot of practice on this track with how much lounge they both play.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you said, it's going to be interesting to see how much that pays off.
Abby finally getting a box to shroom a bit too late. Leon's up here. Could do work with these triple greens.
Nope, none of them connecting. That's unfortunate. So this was a V2 pick, correct?
Yeah, it has to be.
Okay.
Abby probably going to take cut here. Yeah, they're going to be up here in second. The blue is going to connect, though. That's too bad.
That really sucks.
It's hard to say which team even threw that. If they expected Abby to get into first or not.
I know. I want to say that was a stick blue and Shadow just dropped at the right moment. But I mean,
2-3 for the stick. As I say that, Togepi getting up into first.
Yeah.
2-3-4 for V2. Never mind, just 2-3 for V2.
Oh, the green coming up could have been lethal there.
I'm not sure if I agree with that chain from Anthony.
Well, here's hoping that Alfie doesn't have anything in pocket.
Oh, all right. He had something in pocket.
That definitely makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah, see, if I was Anthony, I think I would have held that second shroom through set because either you get hit by Alfie and you can recover, or you don't get hit by Alfie and you can take the last cut as well.
Oh, I would have shroomed around those ramps for sure.
Yeah, he's 100%. Still in a fine position now, but it's not nearly as good a position as he could have been in, I think.
Yeah, he's still gonna get like fourth.
Yeah,
fifth. That's good.
Like 3-5 for V2.
That's good. Salvaging.
Top 2-5.
Top 2-5, 7-8 is really good for V2, given how many spots were lost from that shroom up.
Yeah, and that was a really really strange hit on the cut from Alfie. I'm still not sure exactly what even hit him.
Mm-hmm.
But that should be another winning race for V2. The war is obviously still really close, though. Before that race, it was within 5 points.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, this match is definitely a nail-biter so far, which is pretty much exactly what we look for when we look for matches to cast. So I'm really glad that it's not total blowout.
Oh, yeah. I didn't expect this to be a total blowout. Like,
no,
this
me either.
This was a competitive division in the first place, and these were the two teams that had the best record in that division.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, they were clearly at the top of D3, and they were evenly at the top of D3.
Right.
So I think this was going to be a close match from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, after that race, which was plus 12, by the way, V2 is up 16 after 6.
Okay.
Going to Animal Crossing. Was that a stick track pick?
I think so. Yeah.
I feel like the stick has better spots for this track, so we'll assume that.
Yeah, pretty sure it was the stick track pick. Yeah. The V2 has a pretty healthy lead right now, but it's definitely not time to count the stick out just yet.
Oh, it's still within one race here.
Yeah.
Anthony gonna kind of get stuck in the grass here. Might end up in the back because of that.
Yeah.
Gonna red Cynic out. That was very calculated.
Very calculated. Very good move. Cynic is malding.
Oh, yeah. Anthony just kind of chilling in 7th. He has his teammates in front of him, so I'm not sure if he even wants to take cut here.
Oh, I would. I'd say I'm pulling greens out. Oh, the horn. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have braked immediately there.
Anthony
Oh,
is just
man.
going to be chilling in the back. Things aren't really going right for him so far this race.
Anthony is chilling.
Every time something bad happens to Anthony, he's killing one of the stick members as well.
He's literally just bringing them down with him.
Yeah.
So it's like Loki working out. Yeah, it's like every time that someone messes up their line or gets hit out, they're just kind of bringing someone else down with them. So it's kind of even trades all over the board.
And Abby's going to be in 5th for now. It's 3, 4, 5 for the stick, and that bomb is going to kill 2 of them. Really good from V2.
I have no clue who's in the top 2, but I do want to assume that it's a V2 top 2, but I could be completely wrong. Oh
if someone is backing bombs on the stick from 2nd, I would also assume it's a V2 top 2.
Yeah.
But we'll see at the end of the race, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Abby's still just killing the other team. Going to shroom up a bit here.
So much griefing this race, dude.
Anthony's back in the mid pack as well.
Yeah.
I think the pack is too close right now for a shock, but we'll have to see if someone is hiding it. It would come pretty soon if it will come.
Yeah. Oh, pulling the fire there is really unfortunate.
He can't really use it. His teammate's right in front of her.
Yeah. Oh, and the Rang, too. It's just unfortunate. Losing a ton of spots on the line. Firing Alfie just because.
Yeah.
And pulling up in a 9th. So yeah, let's see. Oh wow, 1, 3, 4 for the stick. That's surprising.
9th and 11 for the stick as well, though. It's another fairly even race. Nothing too huge from either side so far.
Yeah, that is pretty even. But yeah, we love Dak. That track's a lot of fun to watch always, but that just looked like an absolute pain to play.
Yeah, that race did not look fun whatsoever.
Yeah, I know.
Both teams were just getting hit and hitting the other team in return. It was like, Oh my god. I would be mauling if I was in that room right now. 2 good tracks on the board. We like both of these.
We do. These are some good tracks. I want to see some Grumble gameplay, if I'm being honest with you. And nope, not quite yet.
We like Music Park too, and I know V2 really likes this track. So even though it was a stick track pick, I think it's gonna be a pretty even race here.
Yeah, totally.
I remember back when our team and the V2 were both in the same division, and we would both pick this track in wars against each other, and we would both be scared about the other team on it. We both thought it was the other team's best track.
Yep, I do remember that. Ooh.
Anthony in 3rd for the time being.
Henry
not going to take the Nisk, so he will lose a little bit of time, but he will get the key strat. Leon's up in 1st for now. Pretty good super bounce, not getting the absolute fastest strat, but he's not getting bumped out.
Getting bumped all the way out by the biddy there.
Kind of maintaining a mid... Never mind.
Are you still looking at the Twitch screen?
I was not.
All right.
I was looking at Anthony maintaining a mid spot and then not maintaining a mid spot.
Just making sure. Making sure, man.
Abby's up here too, but losing time quickly after getting bumped.
Yeah.
It looks like a lot of V2 up here. I don't see all the tags though. Could be some stick.
Yeah, V2 definitely in 3, 4, 5 right now.
One of them getting hit. Oh, Anthony has shock.
Calling shock again. Cool.
Yeah, there you go.
It's nothing new there, but that's going to be really good for V2 if they can use it correctly.
Call him Australian Thomas, and he's just pulling it whenever he wants.
I will not call him that.
Okay, call him Anthony then.
I will. That is his name.
All right.
So yeah, let's see if V2 can get some dodges here, because that could be really big for them.
No dodge for Abby.
Oh.
Interesting shock spot. It wasn't really near any set, and it didn't look like many people really dodged either.
Top 7 did not dodge, so I'm wondering if maybe the stick just kind of pulled it and then canceled it. No, it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, that's a really interesting shock spot. I'm wondering what the thought process behind that was.
Probably.
Anyway, Anthony's in 8th, ghosting, pulling a shroom.
Yeah.
That could really screw someone's race over in the front, but we'll have to see.
No, I think he ghosted the shroom that was right next to him, actually.
Never mind then.
Yeah.
So yeah, Anthony once again just kind of maintaining never mind again. No, I should stop saying that.
You really should, man.
Every time I say something positive about Anthony's race, he's just gone, dead.
You're truly screwing him over.
And Casper's curves.
Master's Curse, man. Ooh, the fire. Okay, and pulls up into
and
7th.
still he gets 7th. Like,
Yeah, that's good. Oh, wow.
okay,
Oh, wow.
V2,
Top 4
all
for
right.
V2. Yeah, and a
There
bottom
you
2 for the stick.
go.
That's huge. That's pretty
So-
much what V2 needed right now to pull away, and this is a good track for him.
Kind of opens it up here. V2 is already ahead by a little bit, and after a top 4, they're going to be ahead maybe even more than 40.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, they're up by exactly 40, so now they have a 1-race buffer where they can take a loss and still be safe.
Mm-hmm.
So it's looking really good for V2 right now in this first match, but we'll have to see. There's still 4 races left. Anything can happen. Gotta see what they're gonna go here for their top 4. They have a lot of options.
I think this is the first hard bagger that we're seeing on the board, because I think most of the races have been pretty mixed until this last one. So.
Yeah, this is the first really big race.
Yeah.
Gonna go for Hyrule, which I think is an interesting choice. They have 7th, so maybe Anthony could pull a Shroom, but
Yeah,
well, never mind. It wouldn't matter.
Someone in the chat is saying, I think Shock TS stick on Nisk or something, and I think it is a good point. You know, a lot of people dodge in the back, and not very many people got to take the little key skip Nisks or anything around the front. So that is a good way to put it.
Yeah, that is true. I didn't want to go ahead and assume that's what they were doing, because one of V2 was stuck right before the Nisk as well.
Right,
but
right.
It did work out very well for them in the end.
Yeah.
Can't capitalize with the track pick, but we'll see what they do.
Yeah, I'm confused because I really thought that V2 was kind of in the top to mid.
Yeah, they were.
Shock, so don't really know kind of what happened to them. So maybe they got hit out or went searching for dodges and then kind of ended up in top 4 at the end.
Getting the snipe on Cynic, some disrespect.
Got some silly goose game in here for the first lap of dry. We'll see kind of.
You know how it goes.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Anthony with some pretty good items up here.
Yeah.
To be able to hold these shrooms into a top spot, and never mind, he's got to get away.
Got 2 runners for each side, which is pretty standard for this track, so I'm glad to see that.
Top 2 coming out for V2, that's pretty strong.
Yeah. Both teams using dodges at the same time, so we'll see if a shock does come in. I doubt it, but we'll see. Yeah. It's kind of interesting that there's no shock in play quite yet.
Abby's going to have some pretty good items up here as well. 4 shrooms in 5th.
I don't know. At this point in the race, I really want to dodge. Yep.
Yeah, there it is. And the blue's going to come out for V2 as well. Ground shrooms for Abby, never mind.
It's
Missing the
definitely
ground shrooms, that's the blooper doing its work.
Blue coming in definitely for... Oh, that was V2. Sorry, my mistake. I was going to say, I thought that was someone else in first.
So Anthony with a Rang in first. This is a pretty good position. There's not too much time for another shock to be pulled or another blue to be pulled.
Someone's taking cut up in the front. So
we'll have to see what they have after their golden. Oh, and it's V2 anyway, so really good spot for V2 right now. And the blue comes in again.
Yep.
It's going to be bad for Anthony, but maybe still good for second without a second shock.
At this point, oh, that's a little bit late. Okay.
It worked out. Top 3 for V2 right now.
Yeah.
I got to be worried about a shock for them.
Yeah, Abby's going to come in. Abby's probably getting first or second here.
And Abby has the triple reds in pocket too.
Oh my gosh. Yep.
This could really ruin their race. First for V2 still, but the back's not going to hit. It's going to be a 2-3 for the stick, but no more.
Well, it looks like maybe a 1-4-5 for V2, which is kind of exactly what they need right now, right? They're kind of, just trying to maintain.
And a 3 for the stick as well.
That 3 for the stick, yep.
That's extending their lead. That's really all V2 needs to do.
Top 5 overall. Wow.
It does not seem like the war is that uneven, but apparently it is.
Yeah, I know, right?
The war seems way closer than top 5 overall.
Yep.
But yeah, V2 was in a really solid position there, but it could have also easily turned bad. Like if the stick happened to pull a second shock, V2 was screwed there.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't have much time to pull another shock.
Mm-hmm.
And I think V2 knew that, so they were kind of comfortable in that top 3.
Yeah, totally.
The stick should probably be in desperation mode right now. They're down 52 with 3 left.
These track picks are interesting.
Yeah.
Less so for V2. But
I think it's a really weird track pick for the stick.
Because V2 what the Neo pick is about.
V2 has the spots for Neo. They have 1-4-5.
Yeah.
V2 has first and the shroom spots. I don't know why the stick picked that track.
Mm-hmm.
But, we're never going to know because we're going TikTok anyway.
Yep. So, V2's got a pretty healthy lead right now. They're up like almost 50 at the moment.
52,
so Yeah, going into race 10, this is going to be kind
Yeah,
of make or break for the stick.
yeah, the stick kind of needs a massive race
Totally.
now.
Yeah. Maybe
Otherwise,
like
this
yesterday.
first match will go to V2.
Yeah. See, I would have spammed that red, but okay.
You
Well,
know,
there
it
we
still
go.
happened.
No, it didn't actually. As a matter of
Oh
fact,
yeah,
it did
never
not.
mind. I forgot
Yeah.
that Byron was Australian
I
for
know.
a
I was
second.
like, did you forget? It's Byron.
That was a snipe that almost hit as well. You
Yeah.
know, maybe accounting for the leg, but you know, it wasn't in the right spot. Shadow with no protection. Cone should get a pretty easy snipe there.
I was gonna be really surprised if that red didn't hit. I thought it wasn't going to for a second.
Yeah, well, you know, you see that flag on Shadow.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, you know,
Yeah,
that
we
flag.
got, two, three,
For those
four
of you who
for.
may not know, I'm from Minnesota, the upper Midwest, and
Oh
Miles likes to
yeah.
make fun of me for that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay. All right. So
okay.
we gotta.
Okay.
Yeah. Looks like maybe Byron dropped a bomb on Leon because Byron does have a little bit of a break now.
It is
Two,
still
three,
a
four,
lot
five for
of
the stick at the
a
moment.
lot of the stick behind first. And all right,
Oh,
Abby.
we're just gonna say that Abby got bumped off there.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
um.
You know that's what she said in call.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I got bumped off.
Okay, all right, all right. You just made up
Ooh.
for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Snipe him.
Shadow's in a
He's in a
star right now.
Snipe
Can't
him.
use the
Snipe him.
screen. For those
Oh
of you
yeah,
who don't
but
know, you cannot get hit by green shells when you're in a star. That's some game knowledge for me right there.
ooh. See, at this point,
Ooh.
I'd be thinking there might be a shock and play. But
Abby gonna be in a dodge for now. Not really
it,
the chain you
oh my
want.
gosh, that's such an unfortunate chain. But I mean, it is
The,
7.
the triple reds can help. The triple reds can
Yeah.
help.
Why
Gonna
go
go wide.
away?
Make sure that you can hit
Oh,
Shadow here, and yeah,
yeah.
Shadow's just not even there anymore. Probably gonna ghost or something. Oh, how did Shadow get all the way up there? Whatever.
What?
He gets 7.
Okay. Yeah, none of those backs hit, but it's a 1, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11 for B2.
That is a winning race for the stick, but I don't think it's a
Yeah,
big enough winning race.
yeah, for sure. It definitely keeps them in it, but it's
It's
still going to
it's
be kind of tough
barely
to
in
come
it.
back. Yeah.
It's barely in it.
Hmm.
We'll have to see what the score is. I think they're going to be down a little bit more than 40.
Hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be around there.
And yeah, going for the NBC pick again.
NBC for 234 is really, really interesting to me. It's kind of
I'm
baffling.
starting to think that the stick just likes this track.
Yeah, I think that this could just be a track that they're good at, but I
Could
really
also
want
be
to.
a counter pick for Shadow.
Yeah, that could be too, but I really want to see how it works out for them. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I'm
and
glad
we
it
will
got
see
picked.
now.
Yeah, I'm
The
excited
stick
to
down.
see.
The stick is down 44, by the way. So
Yep.
they still need a pretty big race here if they want any chance of winning. But
Mhm.
technically, they just need a +6 for it to be possible.
Totally. And I'm a big Neo Bowser City enjoyer, so
Me too.
definitely
Me
hyped
too.
to see the gameplay on this track. So it's man, I'm really baffled about the 234 picking this.
I don't know. I guess they're hoping for Shrooms and they're hoping for Shadow to not do well on it, but we'll have to see if it works out. All
No,
right.
not for
Yeah.
Abby or
Imagine
Anthony.
Triple Nana's working.
I know, right? Both of our POVs getting hit out
Oh!
immediately. Oh my! Oh wow!
It didn't hit. It didn't hit.
That was a play.
That could have been the clip of the war, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was definitely a play.
So yeah, Abby and Cynic in 10-11 right now. Alfie back here as well. Think it's V2 in last. Getting the chain and getting hit out anyway. I think Abby just needs to go for shock at this point.
Yeah, I agree.
Nice,
Ooh,
nice
that's
snipe from Anthony. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was huge.
Gotta watch out for his teammates behind him though, and it won't matter anymore. Getting ghosted. Could do
Yeah.
some work in the back.
Oh, very
Wide for the
interesting.
back. Nice
Yeah.
prediction.
Very, very interesting prediction. I like that a lot. Yeah, at this point, Anthony just needs coins and he'll be golden.
Yeah,
Oh,
well.
the reds coming in from Alfie. Oh, and Abby
yeah,
has
so-
shock. Just
so
chilling
this-
in 11.
This could be what the stick needs right now. It looks like they have some dodges, or at least one. And I got to assume Byron's still in first, so
Yeah, that's got to be Byron with that lead up there. No
we'll
shot.
see. We'll see how they capitalize on this. They really need a big race here, so they kind of need to dodge everyone. And V2 knows they have shock at this point.
Yeah.
Mooden has a dodge. That's really dangerous.
Yep.
And it's gonna hit before Mooden uses his dodge. This could be good. Oh,
Oh.
the bomb from the Crazy 8. Still gonna pass. I think it's a bottom 3 for V2 right now.
Yeah, I think so too. Unless one of the stick members is back there, but we do know that Anthony and Mooden are back there.
Could be good for the stick. We'll have to see. Oh,
Oh,
the bill. That might kill it.
dude, yeah, I think that might have. Depends on who's in last right now for sure, but yeah, that was rough. That could have been a bottom 3 for V2.
Well, it wasn't a bottom 3 for V2 because Abby got 11.
Well, no, I said it could have been a bottom
Oh,
3
it
for
could have
V2.
been. Could have been. Okay.
Yeah, because she got
So,
both.
so it
Or
did
both.
turn out being a decent race for the stick, a decently winning race for the stick, but
Yeah,
they're going to need a really big one to win now.
yeah. It's really hard to say if that pick really did work out for them or not. Granted, because they did pull shock, right? But like if they didn't, then I wonder kind of what it would have looked like.
And it was that +6 I was talking about. So the stick is now down 38 with 1 left.
They need it. They need that top 6
They
right
need
now.
top 6. They need top 6.
Yeah.
All right. If you're the stick, what track do you pick to get top 6 on?
Oh man, that's a really tough one. I was gonna say they're probably gonna go with Big Blue, but I would have said Trainbow. That's just me because I feel like that's a really big track you can get top 6 on.
I agree that Trainbow is a track that you can get top 6 on, but Trainbow is also the worst track in the game. So I love this Big Blue pick.
True. Yeah, and Grumble's really good for just not getting top 6 on. It's really hard to get top 6 on Grumble, I feel like.
Yeah, we have done it before, but it's pretty rare.
It's rare, for sure. It's rare. Now, so Big Blue pick coming in. It's been a really long time.
This is kind of the Hail Mary track.
It is.
It's really good for top 6s because you can send someone back for shock while still keeping them in range to get a top 6 position.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because of that glider set. You can be like barely in 9th and still pull shock because the distances get so extended there.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're the stick, I think you keep someone in exactly 9th, hope they pull shock, and keep everyone else running. We'll have to see how the spots turn out, though. Byron's up in first for now, which is not good for the stick.
Yeah.
Abby gonna shoot into first.
I think you might get trailed there. No.
You're watching the Twitch stream, aren't you?
No.
Okay.
I'm not. I just reacted a little bit late.
Okay.
I figured one of them was going to get trailed there. Oh my god.
Shadow. That might be the play that wins the war.
Yeah. Just might be. I mean, at this point, they just need.
Abby's race is not going great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like any one of the sticks races being killed.
They need it.
Means that they lose the war.
At this point, they need it. They really do.
7, 8, 9, and Abby not even going for double. That's interesting.
I think that's a good idea. Abby was going to be getting an 8th place box, and you're not going to pull something better than Triple Shroom Star.
That's true.
I think that was a really good play to hold that.
And we'll be seeing pretty soon if the stick gets what they need.
I like that Eric moved his bill out of the way, so
Abby using the star randomly, so I think they don't have shock, and I think that means we can call it for V2 here.
Yeah, it might be looking like a GG's for match 1.
We'll have to see what the spots turn out like, but Shadow is in 5th right now, and Anthony's up here as well, and Mooden's up here, so yeah, that is going to be a win for version 2.
That's a GG's right there for match 1. So yeah, congrats to V2 for winning the very first match of this series of 3.
My boys. And a pretty good race for V2 too. All right.
Oh, yeah. Look at that MVP by Zenith. Look at that little flex.
There you go.
Awesome.
No one else breaking 90 either.
I know, right? Crazy.
There you go. This is a best of 3, so we'll be back with it at 0-0. But the first match will be going to V2. The stick now against the wall. They need to win the next 2 if they want to win this division.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, any thoughts before we head out for now, Myles?
I don't really have any. That was a pretty exciting match to kind of set the tone. So yeah, I'm excited to see what else they have to bring to the table.
All right, yeah, I don't think anything either. So we're gonna head out for now, take a little break. See you back at the hour for match 2.
All right, guys. See ya.
We're right back at it. Version 2 versus the Stick Division 3 final. Baby. Mario Kart Universal. I'm assuming the lineups are the same, right?
I have no clue.
Well, if they are the same, we can go right back to that lineup screen and check them out.
I think that's a great idea.
And well, according to this, at least they are. So,
nice.
Still on the Stick side, we have Alfie, Togepi, Eric, Leon, Cynic, Lima, Floatzel, and Cone, Abby.
And for V2, we got Hoshu Marine, aka Zenith, Byron Boss himself, Henry, Mooden, Shadow123, and Anthony, whose POV we'll be watching with the Roy Standard bike.
Oh yeah, baby. And on the stick side, we're watching Abby's POV, by the way.
Dude, I just want to mention how much I love the Sticks image, their logo. It's so good.
That is either a very small cat or a very big stick, or both.
That is one cat.
That is one cat. And I'm going to have to agree with you there. That is a good logo.
Mm-hmm.
Coming into the room, most people are in it already. For those who might not have watched the first game, V2 won that by 50 or so. So
Okay.
if V2 gets another win, then they will be the winners of Division 3. If the stick wins this match, then they need to go to a match 3, and whoever wins that will win D3. So the stick needs to win both, and V2 only needs to win one.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Oh, we got the Zenith Me in here.
There we go. Zenith Me did make an appearance at the beginning of the last war as well. But yeah, unfortunately switched to the Royal Me. Not quite as iconic to the wider public as the Zenith Me.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to start the race. Abby is host, obviously.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to see what the stick wants for Abby in first. Royal, our Miis can't all be quite as iconic as Zenith's Me. It's not something to be ashamed of. It's just a fact of life.
It is just a fact. Got to side with Jacob on that one. It is a little, at the very least, a little bit unfortunate.
Question in the chat: do you cast the whole MKU matches? We do. We're going to be casting until this match is over. So whether it goes for 2 matches or 3, we will be streaming the whole thing.
Yep.
We're going to go to Music Park first race. Did not go well for the stick last war when they played it.
To be fair, V2 was pulling a lot of shocks. And the shocks that we did see, it's really interesting. The shocks that we did see came from our POVs solely.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. So we got Abby hosting. Abby starting off with Scooty in first. So we'll see some interesting little Scooty lines.
Yeah, this is definitely a Scooty track. A lot of tight turns. Not so great for Wiggler.
Mm-hmm.
And already with enough of a lead to avoid getting bumped out. So should be good for now.
I love that. I love that little line. It's really, really good. Opting not to go for Nisk. I definitely agree with that decision. Red coming in, but not going to
missing the double, but otherwise pretty much perfect from Abby so far.
Yeah, looking really good. Hopefully second is the stick right now. That's kind of all that we're hoping for.
But we won't know unless she decides to use that back cam.
Well, by that choice, I want to assume that it is the stick in second.
It's probably fair.
Really, really clean lap one.
It is actually V2 in second.
Hmm.
So yeah, Abby just able to go through all of lap 1 with nothing really happening and missing the bomb back as well.
Don't know if I agree with that.
Yeah, just gonna get redded for it.
Nope.
Never mind.
Mess up her line first.
Was that a wall dodge?
Dropping for the blue is a decision for sure. Hopefully Alfie has a shroom.
Alfie did not have a shroom. I think Cohen was assuming here that V2 would have been in first, but they might have stopped as well, putting her teammate in the firing line of the blue. So
yeah, really good predict from V2 there for sure.
Absolutely.
Putting them into top 2 for a second, but now it's just Byron up there.
Still top 3. Or 2-3, I mean.
2-3 for
yeah,
stick.
Yeah. Could have been a good banana snip. It did come pretty close.
Yeah.
Cynic gonna go wide so Abby can get this red off on Byron. Good decision there.
Oh, I like that.
And then we'll connect,
Byron,
so Abby's
Byron's
back in first.
Mad. He's pissed.
Oh, yeah.
All
right. Bye, Abby.
I think that was... Oh,
all right.
Wow.
Okay, bye. All right.
Oh, man.
So, as you can see, Abby really getting rewarded for good plays here.
Wow, dude. That, yeah.
Jeez.
What a sequence, dude. So what I saw there was Mooden coming into the super bounce with triple nanas, but it didn't really seem like Abby messed up her line at all. So I'm really surprised that Mooden was able to catch up that quickly. Still a top 2-4 for the stick.
Yeah, that was still a really good race for them. If I was Abby right now, I would be mad.
Oh, I'd be mad.
that was 2 hits where like neither were really avoidable. Those were just lag.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess that's part of the territory when you're playing versus Australians, but
Totally, totally. But yeah,
man, that was particularly bad.
just got lag comboed there. She was in a really good spot, and then just all just
Yeah.
kind of came crashing down really quickly.
So V2 gonna go for Ribbon Road here, and the stick going for RWS, which is a pretty standard pick for their spots.
I like the Ribbon Road pick a lot.
I do too. I think
really
Ribbon Road is a really good anything track.
It's a good balance track for sure.
I mean, a lot of teams do use it for that, just for, kind of weird spots. They don't really have anything better to pick for it. Just go Ribbon.
Yeah, yeah.
So, going to Ribbon Road. Going to be looking at Anthony for now, starting in last. We'll have to see what he chooses to do. He's starting the race as normal. And yeah, it looks like he's going to try to run.
Hear a little audio desync right now, but maybe I could mute the stream and fix that for myself. But yeah,
Probably.
oh wow. Anthony really
okay.
hopping quickly into
those
the first two.
Those 5 coins that you start off with when you're in last, really helping him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely hearing audio come through from your end, Myles.
Oh, are we?
Yes. I don't know why you have audio at all, because the Discord stream doesn't have audio, but...
I know, I just muted mine.
Do you have the Twitch stream up with audio?
Is it off now? I just closed the Twitch stream.
Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, right. So Anthony getting blued. Gonna take the lesser hit, save some time. It doesn't work. A little bit too early. Yeah, no, we still hear audio, Myles.
I don't know how that is. I
don't know. Interesting.
Is it loud?
No, it's fine. I think it's fine. I think it's fine now. I think it's fine now. All right. Anyway, whatever. We're in the middle of lap 2 now. Haven't really said anything about this race so far.
Yeah, I know, right?
Kind of busy with other things. And yeah, I know Royal was probably fine, but it was just weird that I was hearing audio at all from my end, because usually I can't when I'm casting like this.
Yeah, no, I heard.
Thought it might have been an issue, but apparently it wasn't.
Yeah, interesting. Whatever.
Shot coming
in. Not sure.
Looks like a V2 shock. Mooden dodging.
Yeah, but yeah, it looks like a lot of each side coming up. So could be either side. Not really sure. I guess we'll have to see kind of how it turns out at the end.
It does look like more V2 up there than the stick right now.
Yeah.
We know Mooden and Anthony. Well, Anthony's the POV. We know that Mooden and Zenith are both up there at least.
That's Henry in first, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, should be. So that looks like a pretty good race for V2.
Yeah, definitely looks like it.
Yeah, top 3, 6, 8, 9 for V2.
Top 3 for V2 is really huge for them.
Yeah, really powerful shock from them.
Yeah, totally.
Sorry we couldn't say anything about that race until lap 3. Kind of got distracted there. But it's an early lead for V2 here. Should be up by like 10-ish right now. We'll see once the scores come in, though.
Yep.
And yeah, Abby's stream a little bit behind. We'll see the track pick from her perspective. If you're the stick, I feel like you just go for hard bagger at this point. Don't let V2 get momentum, because they're all really strong runners.
I don't agree with that pick.
I don't either. I think that's the wrong pick for the exact reason that I just said.
Yeah, I think they need like a momentum shift, like immediately.
Yeah, V2 is really, really fast, and if they stay in top spots, they are going to continue staying in top spots.
Mm-hmm.
You need to pick a track where V2 cannot hold a top spot if you want to win.
Yeah, I never agreed with picking DP3 for anything other than like top 2 or having first and nothing else.
Yeah, because if you start in first, you can hold first.
Yeah.
But we're not going to see how that would turn out. We're going Neo.
Neo for top 3 is also an interesting pick.
Yeah, well, the stick picked Neo for an interesting spot last war as well, and it worked out in V2's favor, so maybe they're trying to make that happen again.
Probably.
Abby's starting in a good spot to pull a shroom here. We'll see if she does.
So yeah, the last race actually was a really big swing. So V2 is up 12 at the moment, going into race 3.
Oh yeah, Abby getting scooty bumped to hell. Stuck in the back for now. It could have been really good if she had gotten a box and pulled a shroom, but unfortunately missing the box and just kind of screwed from there.
I think Abby should have stuck on Wiggler, if I'm being completely honest.
Well, it's hard to argue that for this track. Like this is a pretty scooty heavy track. It's just unfortunate the bumps killed her that hard.
Yeah.
With some shrooms, not choosing to really beg hard for it at all, so could have some teammates back there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta watch the horn. Okay.
I'm really surprised that Shadow didn't spam that horn, to be completely honest with you.
I would have.
Yeah, I would have too.
Maybe just not with the reaction time in that moment, but Abby up to third.
Looks like only first at the moment for V2. It looks like 1-4 actually, 1-4.
Abby might be able to shroom past Lima here though, and then get the red off, which would be good.
I think I saw Zenith in fifth as well.
And the blue coming out as well. This could be really good for the stick here.
Goes to the MT a little bit late, losing a little bit of time, but yeah. That'll be good. Yeah, no defense in first.
Now with the red in first, didn't even need it.
Red shroom in first is really huge for breaking away here. I think this is honestly the best setup that you can have in first.
Absolutely. And without a shot coming in,
and no one's going to pass
too much could happen.
Yeah, even just having the shroom to recover if you get ready.
And it looks like Abby's teammate Alfie is in second right now as well. So yeah, very secure.
Yeah, this is looking like a really good race for the stick.
Shock would come in now if V2 had it, and it won't. So yeah, going to be a really good race for the stick, it looks like.
Nice. Yeah, very huge breakaway for Abby, so props to them for that. Yeah, looks like at least a 1-3 for the stick, depending on who got second there. Oh, yeah, top 3-5.
Top 3-5 for 8 and 9.
Yep,
so, yeah.
It's a really big race for them.
Another really big swing.
Yeah, kind of what they needed there.
Kind of the opposite of last tour, where everything was a little bit close until the end. Every race has been big.
Yeah, completely. I'm going to try and open up the Twitch, the chat pop-up, so let me know if you can hear the stream again.
Okay, I will do that. And yeah, V2 going for their preferred bagger, Excite Bike Arena.
We love that.
And the stick going for their preferred runner, RWS. Kind of standard picks from each side. That's something I've noticed. Both of these teams tend to not really step out of the box with their track picks.
Yeah.
They pick pretty standard, what you would assume they would pick tracks. With the exception of Neo. For some reason, they just pick Neo for weird spots. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, picking tracks that they're comfortable with is definitely the play, I think, for finals here.
So yeah, for those keeping track, the scores so far have been plus 12, minus 24, plus 26 for the stick.
Yeah.
So we've had a different leader every race, and it's been by more than 10 every race.
Yep. Yeah, and it was very much not that way at the last war. So
yeah, the last war was really close until the end, and this one is the opposite. So it leads you to assume maybe the end of this war is going to be really tight. I'm excited to see it.
I agree. We're looking at a very different story being written than the last war. So I'm definitely excited to see kind of how this ends up.
With a lot of the same tracks, I think every track so far was also played in the last war.
I don't know if we played Ribbon. Did we?
You know we might not have.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're right on that. My bad.
I don't remember Ribbon being played the first war.
My bad.
No worries. No worries.
Nah. I deserve to get bullied for it. Come on.
Well, your words, not mine. So, anyways, we see Anthony coming in eighth.
Moving on. Anthony's in eighth. Nothing's really happened so far this race.
Yeah, kind of a standard Excite Bike race where you just kind of want to hold shrooms until you can take the last cuts.
Yep.
But yeah, Anthony definitely wants to get his coins up if he wants a shot.
Anthony's at the point where he could get better items, but he can't really capitalize if he does because he only has one coin.
Yeah. I find this track really hard to get coins on.
That's all right. I don't agree with chaining those shrooms. Unless he's going to dodge a shock right here, I disagree with that.
I don't know.
Looks like he won't. I
think getting closer to the pack might have been the play because he does have a shroom here. I think that
he's in danger now. He doesn't have protection.
If he chained that shroom there, he wouldn't have been in a good position.
He doesn't have protection. He only has one shroom, and he had to use it to recover. So now he's going to lose a ton of spots at this last cut.
I don't think that he had to use that personally.
I don't either.
I think that was a panic shroom.
Running into the Nana, yeah, just really
can't do anything, dude.
For Anthony, yeah,
can't do anything, dude.
Well, still getting ninth, but
still getting ninth.
Yeah, I think holding the shrooms early on lap 3 would have been the play there.
That's still a winning race.
5 for the
still a winning race for B2.
It's actually a tied race.
Oh yeah, well bottom three for
Top
the
two,
stick.
5, bottom 2, or top 2, 5, bottom 3 is +0.
Okay.
So no change, no change. Kind of maybe the beginning of my prophecy that the end of this war is going to be really tight.
Yeah, totally. I think if that Nana had not been there, I think it would have been a winning race for V2. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean literally anything better for V2 and it would have been a winning race.
Yeah.
Going for
I
the
agree.
Dolphin Shoals pick, pretty good for their positions, and yeah, I mean both teams just continue to pick the standard choices for their spots.
Yeah, totally. I mean, at this point, you're kind of wanting to pick stuff that you're comfortable with, right? But I mean,
Yeah.
I think that at this point, I would want to pick tracks that are a little bit more out of the box and more comfortable on as a team that might kind of throw the other team off.
Yeah, but if neither team has tracks like that, then they're kind of just stuck in this mode of, well, pick the track that works.
Yeah, yeah.
I think the only real exception to that we've seen so far was NBC.
Mhm.
Again, just picking that for whatever spots.
Yeah.
But yeah, for everything else, it's just been, pick the track that the rule book would say is the best to pick.
Yeah, we see a couple Strudels and Landship, which is definitely not too much of an advantage for V2. Granted, they did pick DS,
No.
so they were kind of banking on that, but I don't think I would have switched
It
personally.
looks like it is just V2 on the
Yeah,
different
totally.
combos. Zenith getting hit out. And Abby's going to be up here. Gotta watch out for the red, though. 1-4 for the stick right now, and as Abby
Yeah.
drafts up right into a trail,
Abby's really playing with fire there with the trails.
not going to be 1-4 anymore.
Definitely burnt her there. Oh, that bump. Oh, that bump was scary. Trail. Oh my God.
Could do something with these triple shrooms.
Yeah. Get that draft. Okay, that's good.
Looks like a top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, top
Yeah.
3. Never mind, Mooden's up there too.
1-3. Looks like a 1-3-4. Safely 1-3-4.
Gonna use the last of her shrooms here. I'm not sure about that. Kind of left without much.
No, I think that was the play. I would have thought that red was going for me, personally.
All of a sudden, yeah, top 3
Yeah.
again for the stick. Worked out.
Looks like top 3. Yeah, that horn was really big from Eric.
Top
So,
3
yeah,
kind of by a lot. The blue could do some damage, but
Oh my gosh, that
honestly
red.
still.
Oh, that really sucks.
Yeah,
There's really not much you can do about that, honestly.
It's like
That is
because
just not her fault.
Eric was swerving. It looked like the red was targeting Abby. I would have trailed there too. It's just
Yeah. I think
pretty
this is a potentially very dangerous situation for the stick right now.
yeah. The
think we're
blue
looking-
and that trail kind of dissolves their top 3. It's just Abby up there.
I think pulling that green there was extremely generous. So I think hold on to that and just kind of run for your life at this point.
No second protection. Another red.
We're really
kill Abby
hoping-
right now. This is really
A couple reds.
a stressful situation for her right now.
I think I might have chained that coin and maybe hope for double protection. But yeah, I mean it's looking good. Yeah.
Yeah, will hold first. Definitely not a safe first though. Anything could have happened there.
I want to assume that the stick was all behind Mooden, and that's why they weren't able to, or he wasn't able to chain the double
Yeah,
reds.
and Lima coming into second, so Abby
Top
was
2-4.
safer than we had assumed there.
Yeah, totally. Top 2-4 is good.
It is. And yeah, it's going to extend the Sticks' lead a little bit. They were up 14 before that race.
Mm-hmm.
So, different story than last war so far. By this point in the last war, I believe V2 was up by a little bit. So,
Right.
we'll see if the momentum can stay in their favor. Yeah, they just stick to their guns, go with the tracks they want.
Yeah, totally.
They've picked RWS quite a few times by now.
Mm-hmm. I think TM is one that we have not seen yet as well.
I think they did play TM in the last war.
Yeah, actually, I do think you're right. But yeah, like at this point, the Sticks kind of starting to run away with this match too. So if they can keep extending on their lead, then we're definitely going to push into match 3, and that's going to be kind of where we kind of just go out guns blazing on both sides. So
Exciting if so.
totally.
By the way, we have a shared MVP between Byron and Abby right now.
That's fun.
Who I think they were the highest scorers from either team. Or no, I think Zenith averaged higher than Byron. But,
Zenith had 111, I think. Oh,
relatively high scorers for both teams and sharing MVP right now.
Yeah.
Got to see if Abby can hold first on Scooty. It is a biddy world record track now, but for the average online player, you're not going to be doing all those strats. So it is Wiggler favored.
holding first on Scooty is really huge, and I really like that personally for this track.
Has a bit of a break already. Worked out really well for Abby there.
Yeah. Picking RWS there was, I think, great for them if they were able to like hold it.
Yeah.
And looks like Abby was able to hold first, but looks like 2-3 for V2 at the moment.
Yeah, so it's kind of dangerous for Abby. A blue could ruin it, double reds could ruin it, and someone's probably going to take cut here.
No one's taking cut, but there is a red coming in.
No protection at the moment, and only a single here, so it could be dangerous. Pulling protection, that's really lucky for her.
Very, 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 very generous to pull the protection there.
And what's it like a 40% chance to pull a coin in first?
No clue.
It's quite a bit.
Hopefully
and
that
the
doesn't.
Coming.
Yeah. I knew that green was going to come back to bite her.
Nana comes back to bite Abby there. A bit too aggressive for the position she was in.
Getting redded out. Looks like it's going to be top 2-4 for V2 at the moment. Green's coming in.
Abby was trying to dismantle the spots behind first when I think she really did not have the freedom to be doing that. It was all V2 behind her.
Mm-hmm. Kind of trying to balance when you want to play the hero role, and I think right then when you're in a very vulnerable spot is just not the place to try that out.
That was definitely the time to maintain hold protection as long as you can, and
well,
came back to bite her. She's back in 9th for now. Blue's coming out for whoever on V2 is in first.
Well, looks like, fortunately Abby's not in that bad of a position at the moment.
Yeah, Abby's in a great spot.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7 for the stick, actually. I'm not sure who's in the top 4. I think it's a lot of V2. It might even be top 4 for V2.
Nah, Alfie's up there, and I think there's probably one more stick up there if I had to guess.
Someone getting hit out.
Ooh.
Alfie getting hit out.
This might be a top 4.
I think it's top 4.
Yeah, we're looking at a top 4 right now.
I think Abby can gain some spots here, get some fire out.
They're not going to be holding top 4. It's going to be maybe a top
2, 4, or
top 2, 4, 5. Top 2, 4, 5.
Yeah, top 2, 4, 5. That's still really good for V2. That is exactly what they needed at this point in the war. And bottom 3 for the stick as well. So I think V2 is up again.
Yeah, they might be. They might be.
The lead has changed, I think, 4 times so far in this war after 6 races.
Dude, it's been a lot of really big shifts.
Yeah.
It's been really exciting to see so far. Yeah, I mean,
of course, I'm the one who said at the beginning of this that V2 is really good at holding top spots when they get them, and they can get a lot of momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently not. Apparently every race is different than the last.
Yeah.
So V2 up 6 right now after 6.
It's definitely painting a different picture, writing a different story for this match. So, it's definitely interesting to see kind of when matches don't exactly play out the exact same as they did in the previous one, right?
This is a very different match than the first one so far.
Mm-hmm.
But the results has been the same so far. The teams are still really close, which they were at this point in the last war too.
Small wins was the story for the last war, and that kind of worked out in V2's favor. And now big swings are kind of coming in this one. So we'll see kind of at the end, we're only 6 races in, right? We have a whole half of a war left to go, but we'll see kind of whose favorite that might work out in, if any, right?
Yeah, and at this point, even though V2 is winning, the stick has had more winning races than V2 has.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So it does look like the stick is more consistently getting at least decent races. So we'll have to see if that plays out well for them in the end here. Yeah, looks like a V2 top 2 for now, though.
But V2 is still up by a very small margin. So
they are up by 6. They've had bigger races, but they've had fewer good races.
Granted, it is their war to lose. So if they kind of win this even by 2, they kind of take.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It looks like that green hit one from each side out, so it's not like that bad, but man.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, good choice going for coins there. If there's one thing that I like about Abby's gameplay, it's her coin management and being able to kind of go for what she needs and be able to manage her race really well. I think that's definitely an admirable thing to see at this level.
That's all the lounge experience, I'm sure, because Abby's been grinding lounge. She's like
definitely.
Sapphire has probably hundreds of events, and it shows. She knows how to set up races for her own favor.
That's definitely the thing that I would say that I learned the most with lounge, is just kind of being able to manage my own race and just make the best of the situation for myself, basically.
Yeah. Speaking of being in a good situation, Anthony right now has some pretty good items for his spot.
He's
going to pull into 6.
I like that drift cancel to kind of take that cut a little bit tighter. 1, 3, 4, 6 for V2. That's really good for them.
So this is now getting dangerous for the stick.
Yeah.
We're now looking at the same kind of situation that happened in the last war, where it started off pretty even, and then V2 just started getting winning races over and over.
Yeah, we're starting to see that again.
And yeah, V2 is now up 20, which, the stick was also up 20 at some point in this war. But if history is any indicator, then V2 is absolutely in the advantage spot right now.
Totally.
This is going to be an important track pick for them. I think they need to go for a hard bagger. And they won't. I strongly disagree with that track pick. I think that, without sugarcoating it, is a really awful track pick for the stick. They need to get V2 out of top spots now.
Yeah, I agree.
They need to get the lead back. Like V2 has momentum right now, and they're really fast. They're really good at holding top spots. This is what I said at the beginning. Like, if V2 keeps getting runners, if V2 keeps getting not even runners, but tracks where it's possible to hold a top spot, they will do so. And I think that's exactly what we're going to see happen here.
Totally. Yeah. Ooh.
All right,
okay.
never mind. Two of them burned out. Okay.
Oh, man.
Yeah, just forget everything I just said.
As if Shadow wasn't already at a disadvantage. Burns out.
But, V2 did have other top spots. Byron's back here too, but I think 3 of V2 are still up there right now.
Byron is definitely back there. I mean, I see Henry still up there, and I want to.
Henry isn't first right now, and you got to assume Zenith is up there as well.
Yeah, but there's a lot of pressure coming in from the stick right now, and that's pretty much exactly what they need to be putting on V2 at the moment, especially with their track.
No box for Anthony, that's rough.
Yeah, nothing he could do to hit out the 3 stick members in front of him right now.
I think he was trying to split the doubles there, and it just didn't happen. The bomb coming out, I think that hit 2 of the stick. Oh no, Abby got past it.
Yeah, what I really liked from the stick there was being able
bomb.
to coordinate the doubles, so they could definitely screen it from Anthony. That was huge.
So yeah, Anthony kind of chilling. Not much happening.
Yeah, Anthony's not in a good position right now.
Yeah, the star right behind him as well. Oh, Abby's in an even worse position now.
That's like, I don't agree, but that is just like not the position that you want to be in a war. Like you already have your teammates in the back, right? And you're in like a low mid spot with no coins. Like you want to drop for your own like betterment for your race, but you just can't. You have to work towards getting back to the front.
Yeah, that bomb could do a lot of damage. It looks like it will hit someone from the stick. And oh my god.
See, if Abby didn't get shroom boosted off there, I think that she was going to get planted there anyways.
That's fair, and she almost did anyway.
Yeah, I know.
I have no idea who's in the better spot right now, honestly. Like this race has been hectic. I don't even know who's in top 2 right now.
This race is so hectic, and this track is just such a screw over for Scooties. Yeah, we see a lot of V2 in the mid pack, so I really want to assume that there's a lot of stick in the front. Yeah, we see
pulling a blooper, really good item.
Yeah, we see at least a 3, 4, 6 for stick.
No item for Abby. That could kill her race.
I really want to know who's in the top 2 because they are broken away right now. If it's V2, that's really good, but I'm doubtful.
Oh, Abby's got to be clenching so hard right now, somehow not getting hit, pulling into 6 at the end.
It might be Byron and Zenith, actually. Yeah, it is. Yep.
Top 2, 4, 5 from V2, and yeah, exactly what I was afraid of going into this race. V2 holding their top spots really, really well, and it's kind of.
I was like, all right, who else is fast in this room? Who's likely to have the big breakaway here? And then I'm like, oh yeah,
Byron.
Probably Byron and Zenith.
Yeah.
And it was.
So yeah, exact same story as the last war right now. V2 opening it up a little bit past the halfway point. Stick needs to make a move if they want to win.
Yep.
Waiting for the scores, and yeah, V2 up 34 after 8, so actually almost exactly the same as the last war, and they're doing it again, man. They're doing it again.
They need a big reset, dude.
I've explained this before the last race. I think that the stick needs to pick Dry Desert or Cheeseland immediately.
They're just not able to be outrunning V2, and they need that momentum shift that comes from.
Yeah, I mean, you saw how far ahead the top 2 was in that last race. Like, they simply cannot outrun V2. It hasn't happened.
I 100% encourage the stick to prove us wrong, but I really think the Animal Crossing is just not the play at this point in the war.
Yeah, like now that it is Animal Crossing, they got their track pick. They need to have someone basically suicide bagging for shock. Yeah. They absolutely need it.
So if you're the stick, what's your play here? As a unit, as a team, what's your play here?
Full shock.
Yeah.
That 100% they need shock, otherwise they're losing this war.
Mm-hmm. Almost nobody stops for a set. Okay, well we see Alfie back there and another Waluigi. maybe 1-1, but yeah. See,
Don't know
it's
who
just
that
not-
Waluigi in last is. It better be someone from the stick.
I know.
I'm scared for them right now. After that, I'm really scared for them.
Yeah.
It's
At
it's
this
two people
point,
from, or actually no, that's Alfie and 11th. That's the DK.
at this point in the war, it's kind of all or nothing for the stick, and they're kind of going the
Yeah.
nothing route. So it's like
Yeah, they need to be making Hail Mary plays right now because
Yeah.
this could get out of hand very quickly, but they're still just kind of playing as if nothing was wrong.
yeah.
Eric was in last, so that is good on their part. Maybe we'll be able to pull it here.
If V2 pulls shock here, it's kind of
Yeah.
done.
Oh yeah. If V2 pulls shock, or if the stick doesn't pull shock, like it's done.
Yeah. I would agree with that.
All we can do at this point is wait. The race isn't really going to progress much until a shock hits.
Mm-hmm. Oh no. Okay, I don't think that star hit anyone, thankfully. But yeah, 2-3 right now for V2. 2-3-5 at least.
Shock does come in.
coming
I think that's a stick shock. That's exactly what I said they needed. So
That's a stick shock, and Anthony getting redded. That's huge. Yeah. Abby
this
coming
is
from
really
ghost
big for the
there.
stick. This is exactly what they need.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he squished Leon. Oh no. That might have been leg. It might have been. I'm hoping it was for their sake, but it
I'm
is a
hoping
top
it's
2
leg.
for the stick right now. Nothing behind though.
Oh my. Oh.
Okay. He has a red in
Oh.
third. I would back this Nana.
I
I would have backed that Nana and used red as protection. You got to be super aggressive. You need top everything this race. It looks like they will get top 2. I'm not sure if
Yeah.
that's enough though.
Yeah, top 2 is good. That's a winning race, probably.
You never know. It was a lot of
yeah.
V2. Okay,
Okay.
okay,
Top
that is
2,
a winning
4,
race.
7, 8, 11. That's
You scared
that's-
me. You guys scared me.
yeah,
But they made this race work. They made it work.
yeah.
I'll have to see what the differential is now. It's a little closer. V2 still has a lead for sure. It might be like a -20 for the stick at this point.
Yeah, it's around there.
Yeah, -18 overall for the stick. So that race really, really helped them out. I was absolutely a doubter. I didn't think that they could pull it off without shock, but they
Mhm.
did get shock.
What do you pick here if you're the stick? I think it's top 2, 4, 7, right?
Well, if I'm me, I go Hyrule.
Yeah, I agree.
If I'm the stick, I don't know what I'm picking.
Cloud Top.
I'm picking
is
Cloud Top,
Interesting.
apparently.
That's a good pick. I like that. I think that's a pretty solid pick for them.
I do too. V2 has Shadow, obviously. He's on an inward bike, so
Yeah.
he's gonna have a disadvantage on Cloud Top, and
He's
they
immediately
will get the pick.
disadvantaged because of the super bounce.
You know, as someone who knows Shadow fairly well, he's gonna be complaining about that in call.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing against the guy, but man, when someone
agree.
picks a track that's bad for inward, you're gonna be hearing about it.
It's kind of facts, though. It's kind of facts.
So yeah, Stick definitely in a way better spot than they were in a race ago. We'll have to see if they can hold their top spots here.
Yep.
Cone unfortunately getting a bad start, and someone from V2's up there. I think that's Byron. Yeah, maybe
Get that
Red.
right off. Nah.
Yeah, just gonna draft into first instead. Good.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
hitting Byron out. Great
nice.
for the stick.
Nice. That's awesome.
I think
Yeah.
V2 already has to be on Shock Patrol here.
I think it's interesting that Byron was able to get up to first so quickly, but it's
Yeah.
really good they were able to hit him out and they can keep their top 2 here. Never mind. So sorry, I stand
Yeah,
corrected.
Anthony, where did he come from, man? I thought Stick was in top 3.
Came from the nether, dude.
Dude, I guess. Made a portal and everything.
Yeah, I know.
Went obsidian mine.
Coin Red is interesting. Definitely trail. I would have trailed and put some pressure on Eric there, so Eric doesn't.
Yeah, I don't know. That was kind of a wasted red in my opinion. He didn't even get Abby.
Abby has
chains
protection.
reset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's huge. That's huge.
Oh my god, man, Anthony.
Anthony, dude.
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 Oh,
I'm
yeah, the blue
so
comes
glad
out.
that landed. I'm glad
As
that
always,
landed.
getting rewarded for good plays. Getting
Yeah.
blued right after that, and the shot coming in. That I think
That's
is a V2
TSing the
shock.
stick. I think that's
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, the V2, as I said, they should have been on shock duty from the beginning, and it looks like they were.
Oh my god, Byron's squishing Eric as he comes up to pass Anthony. That's huge. Yeah, it's gonna be a top 3 right now for V2, which is
Yeah,
really
huge
good
for V2. They're
don't
up
know
18
about
right
them
now
all
anyway,
going
but
for the same double. But oh my god, that bomb. Who's that hitting?
no
Nobody. Wow.
one. Yeah.
Jeez, man.
Do you think if you're the stick, you go for a second shock right now?
No. No way.
I think you do,
No chance you're pulling it. No chance.
but they need it anyway.
They need it, but there's no chance they're going to pull it. That just it's
That's
not
the
plausible.
thing. They're in a really, really bad spot this race, is my point.
Yeah.
I think V2's still in top 3.
I think the play is just to do as much griefing as you possibly can with the other team at this point.
And yet nobody on the stick has items to grief with.
Yeah.
Yeah, only shrooms for
Yep.
Abby. It's not looking good for the stick this race.
Only
Green?
shrooms can't.
Green
Sorry,
not gonna
Impossible.
connect. Oh, Anthony getting left on the line. That might have been his teammate, dude.
Oh my god.
That might have been Shadow.
I think that was Shadow. Yeah.
Top 2,
wow.
7, bottom 3 for V2. They made it work. They made it work again.
Wow. It's beginning to look really, really close now.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas right now.
Oh my god, dude! Anthony made all the plays to get this team into top 2 there, only to get back in the line by his team.
Yeah,
That's just
really rough.
so
Really rough. Wonder what the score is at now. It's not a major losing race for V2. It's a -4 for them, so they're still up 14 with 2 left. But yeah, this is now anybody's game once again. What do you go? If you're V2, what do you go?
Top 2 nothing.
Yeah,
DP3.
that's already been played, brother.
I don't know. Hyrule.
Well, if you're Abby, you go random, and if you're V2, you go plant slide, which I think is a really good choice.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot about that track. I think that's good.
I wonder, is Shadow in the top 2 right now?
Yeah, Shadow's second. Byron's first.
Yeah, great decision for V2. I think that's the one best track they could have picked.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter though. We're getting Ice Ice.
Mm-hmm. Ice Ice is a really good pick for the stick here.
Gabe asking in chat where Zenith. Zenith is Marine. He changed his registry name a few weeks ago.
Yeah, he's Hoshu Marine on their registry.
Yeah.
Registry.
Yes, that is the royal me. So the stick has a lot to make work here. They need to draft up early so V2 can't get a breakaway. If there's one thing about this track, whoever gets into first early is going to be ahead by like 3 turns by the end of the race.
Yeah. This track is like really easy to just break away on. If you can kind of get away from all the bumps and like benefit from everyone else being bumped out, like you can really make something happen.
And it looks like Cynic is winning that battle.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
That's really good for the stick. Exactly what they need.
It's actually like top 4 right now. Yeah, it's like top four.
So V2 needs shock.
I'd say Abby just start backing everything. Back that green. Get Zenith.
Fire's going to take out Eric.
Oh, red coming up. That's huge. Yeah, you wasted all of that fire just to get rid of
V2 really needs shock.
Yeah.
Because if they don't pull shock this race, then, I mean, the stick is going to be up with 1 left.
Yeah.
If they don't pull shock, they're going to maintain at least like top 2 or 3. And there you go.
Who has it?
Anthony doing his job, apparently. I didn't know this was his job before these matches, but, you know.
Anthony is putting in work in the shock department here.
Yeah, he's pulled like all of them.
I haven't seen anyone else from V2 pull shocks.
No.
Yep.
Gonna TS.
I
think, Leon made it. Yeah.
Yep,
That's kind of unfortunate for V2, but...
Guessing 2-3 is interesting. Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like they tried to TS first and it just didn't happen.
I think this is just a winning race already for the stick.
Yeah, because no one really dodged from V2's side either.
Yeah, I think they just wanted to focus on the TS, but they didn't really have any dodges to kind of capitalize with. Byron coming up.
The snipe. Missing the snipe. That was really close, though.
Byron goldening up on that Nisk is really...
Triple Nanas could do work here.
Nope. Breaks the red, though.
Came close.
That does save Stick's race at least a little bit. Getting random fired. Oh, man. Yeah,
that's not great. That is exactly what the stick needed once again. 3 races in a row where the stick just pulls it out.
Top 3 for the stick. Love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
able to survive the shock.
Top 4. Top 4, 7, 9 for this. Okay. So they're gonna be up.
Yeah, they're up here. They're up. So it looks like we're pushing really close to match 3 territory here.
Yes. It's really, really close though. I think it's within 10 for sure. I'll have to see the score come in here. It's not within. That's a plus 30?
Seems like it.
That did not seem like a plus 30 to me. But the stick is up 16 with 1 left.
Top 4, 7. Crazy. Yeah. Nick, I agree. TSing 2-3 was a good play. But yeah, no dodges kind of
Yeah,
really.
see, like
it.
my thought process is like it would have been good if they had any dodges, but they didn't. So
Yeah.
they got TS'd and they just stayed in top 4 afterwards.
Hmm.
They just needed to wait longer until they had more dodges. Like even if you don't get a quote unquote perfect shock out of it, like
Yeah.
you got to get everyone up there.
Yeah.
See what they
And
get here.
see, I would say that, but you don't really want to hold it that long, especially when they're already starting to break away so much. So I really think that it just was a rough spot to use it,
Yeah.
anyways.
No dodges and the stick was too far ahead. Like you're not going to get both at that point. You can't get a good shock in both departments. And this ending it off with number 48, worst track in the game.
47 for me for sure. But
V2 track pick though, so we'll see how they capitalize.
getting the drafts here is really nice for them.
Abby's staying up for now.
Yeah.
Looks like a top 2 for the stick.
Stick up 16 right now in the middle of the last race, so we'll see if they're able to hold out or if V2 is going to kind of go for a Hail Mary shock here. I think that might be the play for them. Shadow getting up to first and trailing immediately. That's a good play.
Zenith's up there as well.
Oh, I thought Shadow was out. Yeah. Yeah. Someone's getting trailed here. Someone is definitely getting trailed.
Apparently not.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're gonna want to space out these reds here.
Oh my god. Okay, that might be a war-winning bomb snipe.
Was that a bomb snipe or was that Shadow trailing it?
No, that was a snipe.
Cool. Cool.
So I mean, V2 is still first, but then they need a way bigger race than just first, or even 1-4. And Henry's in big danger of getting trailed here, so V2's got to make something happen right now.
Yeah.
And the red is not going to connect with Henry. He's in third now. He's got a red of his own and Cone with no item. Still got the rank. Could get the back here. Okay, that's a 1-3. Is that top 3 for V2? Is that top 3?
1-3.
Cynic
2-3.
Cynic first.
Oh.
How did Cynic get first, dude?
3, 5, 6, 8. That's really close, but I don't think that's enough for.
I don't know. That's really close. That's really, really close. Because Felix said the score might have been wrong too. Hold up. You get a screenshot of that in chat, Mr. Stream Host. I want to count these scores up.
Yeah, I think the stick wins. We shall see.
We'll have to see. Still waiting. Okay, so screenshot did get posted. I'll count up the stick scores. 108, 85, 85, 83, 76, and 62. 499 for the stick.
Win by 14.
Win by 14. There you go. That wasn't nearly as big a race for V2 as I thought it was.
Yeah. I got 2, 3, 5, 6.
Yeah.
That's a +2. That checks out.
Yeah, so I don't know how V2's first got hit out at the end there, but if he didn't, that would have been a win, I think.
Agree. Completely.
Crazy ending to that war.
Okay.
So with that, we're going to match 3, baby. You have anything to say about that?
Not really. A little.
Leave me out to dry, then. I'll keep saying words. I don't care.
So yeah, go for it. I'm still a little shocked by kind of how it flipped towards the end. So
yeah, I was really scared for the stick there. I really was. I mean, you all heard how scared I was for them. I thought they were making bad track pick decisions, but they worked out.
Yeah.
And I mean, clearly they know their own team better than me. But if it was my team in that situation, I definitely would have made different decisions.
Well, if any stick members are listening to the cast, that's definitely some advice from the casters. Definitely.
We're in D4, they're in D3, so.
Well, I don't. Man, we just like to kill the momentum, dude. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll trust them to their track picks in this coming war, because clearly I was wrong there. But we'll see you then.
Totally.
coming back in about 15 minutes. So
Yeah.
yeah, see you there.
Sounds
Bye.
good.
Well, hello again, everybody.
Welcome
I missed
back.
you. What
Many hugs.
what an exciting series we've been having, huh?
I know. It's been a lot of fun to watch.
Oh yeah. So for those who might have missed the first two, in the first game we had V2 winning by like, I don't know, 50.
Something like that.
Second game we had the stick winning by like, I don't know, 14.
Yep. Winning by 14.
So now, winner takes all match.
Really is anyone's match to win
Yeah.
here.
Starts off tied. Whoever wins this one wins it all. Will be the Division 3 champion. Is really cool. Gets a banner. You know, all that. Yeah.
I'm really excited because, going into this match, there's really no advantage for either team, right? Like I think it really could go either way.
V2 gets to host, and other than that, completely even.
Yeah, exactly.
There is something to be said about the mental game of winning the first match but losing the second.
Mm-hmm.
I think that reverse 2-0s are more likely than like win-loss-win. I don't know if that's a statistic that can be confirmed, but it seems like if you win the first match and lose the second match, you're more likely to also lose the third match. That's just something that I've seen happen a lot.
I mean, I would say that that's a placebo, right? But
Yeah, probably is.
I have no clue because I've never even thought of it that way.
Yeah, I mean, if it is a thing, it is only a mental thing.
Right, for sure.
So yeah, I mean, the lineups and the POVs are going to be the exact same for this war.
Yep.
Once
Same in all three.
again for the stick, we got Togepi, Eric, Leon, Cynic, Floatzel, getting pretty late for those Europeans at this point.
Yeah, definitely.
What is it, like 4 a.m.?
I think something like that. So we'll definitely have to see if some fatigue comes in for the top three on the list there for the stick. I think it's likely, but I'm definitely not counting them out because they definitely have the skill to make up for it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. These guys have been awake for wars that we've played versus them this late as well, so I think they might just stay up this late.
Yeah, kind of crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, they're still gaming. It's kind of hard to figure out a good schedule for wars that have all three major time zones in it. That being America, Australia, and Europe.
I agree.
Which is what we have here. That's caused a lot of issues in the past because you can't really find something that works for all three regions. This was, I believe, moved forward 2 hours from what the default time would be. So because of that, V2 had to wake up really early for their time. I think their first match started at like 9 a.m. or something.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously, it's really late for the Europeans right now. So I'm just happy that this match worked out at all, that they were able to actually figure out a time that worked for everyone.
So yeah, we actually have some confirmation in the chat that it is 2 a.m. for Alfie and Leon and 3 a.m. for Eric in Sweden. So
yeah, shout out to them, staying up really late for Mario Kart, and shout out to V2 as well, waking up at before 9 a.m. on a Sunday to play Mario Kart.
Dude, don't lie. We stay up past 2 or 3 a.m. just chatting.
Yeah, but I'm not playing MKU then.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the last two to show up. I'm sure Eric really wants the last two to show up right now. Come on, let's get this over with, guys.
Yeah, I would. I'm like, hey, where's your 11th and 12th?
Oh, it's his teammate too.
Oh yeah, definitely be flaming him.
Guys. Come on, guys. Every minute that passes, those three Europeans are getting less and less aware of their surroundings.
Yeah, coherent of what's going on.
Looks like we got 12, so we're gonna be starting here.
Go. So it's V2 hosting, right?
Yeah, V2's host. You do not have enough time to switch combos. What are you doing? I guess you're on dry Bowser for now.
She'll be able to switch in time.
Yeah.
Alpha Nader.
This is horrifying me. I hate it.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
And again, really standard track picks.
Yeah.
I've been saying it over and over again. Both of these teams just kind of pick what they are supposed to pick.
Reading in the chat, it is actually Elizabeth's birthday according to Diego Geld. So, hi Elizabeth, and happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Elizabeth. Thank you. Thank you for being an avid supporter of Mario Kart Central, I'm assuming.
So yeah, and getting into DP3 just really quick, I wanted to give a quick shout out to Markiplier.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you got to say to Markiplier right now?
Shout out too.
All right, I'll shout out Jacksepticeye then.
I do. I really appreciate the matching energy. I really do.
Yeah, they're best friends. I would assume. I don't know.
Net friend bonding, I guess.
Anyway, Anthony's in last.
Anyway,
no one else is begging.
Familiar position for Anthony, and that's not a jab because he has just been in the back pulling shocks. So, definitely proving myself wrong when I said in the beginning of the first war that he doesn't seem super comfortable in the back because he has been the one that's kind of been pulling the shocks for them.
Yeah, and nobody is stopping with him, so he kind of has free reign to pull, hold, and use it without the stick even knowing about it. But we'll have to see how this race develops. Looks like a few stick members are up here. V2 has more of the interesting combos, so when you just see a bunch of Waluigis, you assume it's the stick.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think it's 5 Waluigis and 1 DK for the stick.
Gotta watch out for Cynic there. Could horn his teammate at any second. I mean, he probably won't, but he could.
Horn was a good play, I believe.
Triple Green's plant for Cone, that's like not good at all. Like she can't really do anything.
Terrible, but it's not really what you want.
Yeah, and
leaving the greens there for
looks like a V2 shock.
I think one of the V2 actually hit one of the greens. I was watching the map, so I think
actually Alfie dodged up too. I'm not sure whose shock that was.
I think it was a V2 shock. I think Alfie predicted it.
Yeah, it looks like Alfie actually got first there, so
yeah,
kind of putting a damper on that race.
1-4-5. That's relatively even. 1-4-5, 7, 10, 12 is relatively even, I believe.
I think it's a slight win for the stick, but
yeah, probably.
Not
like
enough.
+4, something like that.
Not enough to call this war in their favor quite yet. And gonna go for Music Park. Pretty, another standard runner. Yeah, it's only a +2 race for the stick, so I mean we're basically still on race 1 right now. Not much has changed.
Yeah.
And they are gonna get the track pick. If I'm Alfie in first, I would be a little bit worried about second pulling a red. I think it's pretty unlikely to pull protection first set on this track. But, we'll just have to see. Okay. Looks like Alfie is safe for now, so the risk paying off, and he actually did pull protection. So yeah, still first for the stick right now.
The protection away, as we can see.
Yeah. And Anthony gonna get hit out. So another race from the back for him.
Yeah. Familiar position, but I mean, it has been working out for him. He has been able to capitalize on.
Absolutely, it's a position that's been winning V2 races consistently. Well, except DP3, literally last race, but
yeah,
the rest of them.
I'm not sure about the play to push in the front with no coins.
Yeah, and he still kind of has no coins. He has all these shrooms, but not really going to gain too much from them.
On his teammate with the green. That's very scary. So yeah, actually, we do see that Henry switched off in Wario. That is something to note.
This is going to make things harder for us, but at least a 3-4 for V2 right now. I think they're also in 5.
Definitely complicates things for the casters.
Okay, we're good.
All right, we're safe. All right, looks like a 2-3 at least for V2. I'm not sure who's in first.
Yeah, just 2-3. Yeah, that's Lima in fourth. Floatzel, I should say.
I want to assume that's.
Oh, it's Abby. Yeah.
First.
With double protection as well, so a pretty safe position minus a blue.
Yeah.
And Anthony did get hit out at some point, so he's back down to 9th. And someone's really far back in last right now. I wonder if they're DC'd, and I don't think they are because they changed the star into set. Someone just going really hard for shock back there. 9-10 at least for V2. Don't know who's in the bottom two. Could be from either team. And yeah, Abby's still in first. And I think our stream was a little delayed. I thought I saw blue come out. Yeah. Abby is going to pass in time, so.
Yeah, looks like they were holding blue for.
Might even go for second. Oh, he's waiting on the line. So, yeah, should be a top two for the stick.
Yeah, definitely top two for the stick.
See what the other spots are, though.
How come the blue didn't hit?
Oh, top three. Okay. Okay.
Nice. I guess
Yeah,
the blue
that's...
already turned in on second. That's why.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know
That's a good race for the stick, and you know, not just a +2 kind of good race, an actual race that'll start to build a lead for them. So there you go. V2 going for their Ribbon Road pick again, and yeah, the stick is just going to continue to pick the most boring possible track for their spots. Come on, guys. And yeah, stick is going to be up 16 after 2, so the start of a pretty good lead for them, but if you'll remember in the second war, they were up by more than this, and at some point that lead went back to V2, so definitely not safe for them yet.
Yeah, so stick up 16 at the moment going into race 3, but you know, if the last match just taught us anything, there's definitely a possibility for some pretty big
we saw from both of the last matches that you know, a +16 doesn't really mean anything. We just skipped forward a lot. We're at like the end of lap 1 already.
Yeah, I'm really confused. I thought we were like watching back a clip.
Oh, we're at the start of lap 1. All right, let's just stick on Anthony's perspective for now, I guess. It looks like they're really, really desynced.
Yeah, I think that's the good play. But yeah,
Anthony off the track, and we know from what we saw earlier that Abby does get hit out here as well. So top spots are kind of up for grabs right now. Gonna hit Lima as well.
Yeah. Crazy. I feel like there's probably like a 15-second delay between the two.
Yeah, it's not great.
But yeah, we can definitely see that Ribbon Road is a track that Stick has been pretty comfortable on so far. So
I think both teams. Are showing that, you know, they're good enough at it to at least stay on the track. Put some good strats in there as well. Yeah, Anthony, good recovery there.
I was gonna say that's a really good strat right there.
Yeah.
Trailing Abby there, that's good, but falling off for it.
I did see the question in the chat. These are pre-scheduled matches. They open a friend room. 6 people from each team show up, put their tag on, and play 12 races. Yeah, coming up to the end of this race, Anthony's in a pretty good spot to gain here. Not anything to hit anyone out with, though. 4-5-6 for V2. Oh, that's lap 2. Oops.
Don't mind.
I really thought that was lap 3.
We see like a 2-4-5-6. Oh.
Anthony getting hit out. That's
a lot of top spots still for V2. I think it's literally just only Anthony up there.
Yeah, he's able to recover because of the shrooms. Shadow getting hit out though, and yet someone's still there to take his place. V2 really just top everything besides Alfie right now.
Yeah, Stick really needs shock. I don't think they're gonna pull it here.
Yeah, no, it would have came right there if they had, and yeah, they don't have it. So should be a pretty good race for V2 here. Alfie did get a good spot.
Yeah, looks like maybe a 1-3-4-5. Unless Stick kind of stuck into okay 2-4-5.
Alfie did barely get first.
Yeah, and,
so you know, congratulations there. That's really good for their race. Pretty even though. I think probably it's a winning race for the Stick. I'm not even sure though.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Gotta wait for the scores to come in here. And it is a winning race for V2. It's +4 for them. We're going to go to Goldmine, which is V2's pick as well. So it's kind of the time for V2 to maybe take some momentum back from the Stick. Alfie's in first on Goldmine on Scooty. So there's just no chance he stays in first. It's just not going to happen.
I agree.
So this is really a good opportunity for V2.
Yeah. I honestly think this is a really good pick from V2.
Yeah, I agree.
This is not something that we have seen for the other 2 matches, so it's definitely going to be interesting to see kind of how this plays out, because this is probably...
I think it was played in match 1, but definitely not in match 2.
Oh, it was! You're right. I did forget about that, yeah. So I mean, yeah, it's,
Eric with the red there. Can't really do anything with it. Teammate right behind him, and Anthony with protection in front. So yeah, Abby just gonna pass.
I have
Gotta
no
watch
clue
out for
where
a back here.
I have no clue where Alpha's at. I do not see him on the map
Maybe in a ghost.
for that long.
I don't know.
Yeah,
He
hard
was
to
on
say.
DK when the race started.
I know.
Oh,
Uh,
he's in the mid pack somewhere. I think I
okay,
just barely saw him.
okay. I think I see Roy. I don't know, but yeah. Anyways, so we see top two for V2. They're kind of starting to break away a little bit, but we do have the stick in 3-4, maybe 3-4-5, kind of putting a little bit of pressure on them.
Could go for the snipe here, and he will. It's not
Really?
gonna connect, at least not yet.
Does not connect. Yeah,
That was a
sure
good
up
attempt,
here.
though. That was exactly the play that she had to make.
Ooh,
And the
falling
fire's
fire.
gonna connect really good. So it's
Yeah,
just Shadow in first now. 1-3
really
for
good choice
V2.
to hold that fire because you don't know if you broke the red quite yet.
Yeah.
Oh, that banner was close. Not really the pull that you want, but you're comfortably in second right now. So
I disagree. I think that having double protection, it's not in your best interest to try to hit out first. Just hope a blue comes instead. Just
yeah,
hold your
exactly,
spot at this point.
exactly.
And yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Shadow just continues to break away.
Yeah,
But Abby is just holding on to what she's got in second.
yeah. Abby
But
really wants first right here.
could go for the double red chain, and she will get
Does
it.
does get the double red chain.
And
That's gonna be
throwing
really
right away, which I'm not sure I agree with. I think I would chain that into last set.
good.
Yeah, it broke. It broke on the minecart.
Yeah,
So Shadow
yeah,
is going to hold first.
yeah, and doesn't get the double chain. So,
And
oh wow,
yeah, that
that's a GG right there.
very
Shadow
nice
takes
from
that
Shadow
off.
holding first there.
Looks like at least a 1-4 for V2.
Yeah, that was definitely a big misplay from Abby, throwing those reds right away. I think she had to wait until last set to throw those.
Yeah, I think you chain one right when you pass the minecart, and then chain the next one um, right before the double.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
You got to make sure they're not going to hit the minecart, and you need to make sure that Shadow doesn't get the chain and pull more protection.
The bomb was really well placed because of the
Yeah.
downhill. I love placing bombs there. I think it's a really good spot.
Yeah, you literally can't see it until you're on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
And yet, it was a +10 race for the stick. So it didn't actually matter that much. It's like that RMC race from the first war where like something bad happens in Abby's race, but it doesn't actually really matter for the stick. Right, and we are gonna go to Excite Bike here.
It's a 3-for-3 Excite Bike so far on all these matches. We'll see if we get a little bit more luck from the Alfie Mies. But yeah, Stick's starting to pull away. They're up 20. Excuse me, up 22 right now going into race 5.
Room from Abby right away. That's a good pull.
Yeah, gonna be
Should
able to pull
get
in
into
first. There is
there you
no shrooms around.
So it's not likely that Abby's actually going to hold first here, but for now.
Yep.
Either a blue's going to come, a shock's going to come, or someone's just going to take cut. But having that top presence is still good.
I think this track is pretty easy to break away on if you know the strats, But we do see Zenith pull up. Anthony does get trailed out, so Anthony's kind of sent to the nether in the mid pack.
Still in 7th, though. Had those shrooms to recover.
Yeah, it looks like from this Excite Bike layout, it is a little bit easier to get coins. So Anthony's definitely reaping the rewards of that.
Looked like a top 2 for the stick right now. Double reds from Anthony, though, could do some work if Henry can gain on Lima here.
Yeah.
Which he will. Oh, watch out for the trail, though!
It's really close.
That's actually... Okay.
Well, that really sucks.
Well, Henry's still up there, so...
Yeah. Here's hoping that Henry has something to hit out Abby with.
Gotta watch out for Cynic's bomb as well.
Ooh, see, you really want to shroom there.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Anthony.
Yeah, Anthony is playing really scary.
Henry gonna get redded in the cut. That could kind of kill V2's race, honestly.
I never agree with trailing bombs. I think it's the most risky thing that you could do for yourself in this game.
It's not gonna hurt you when you're only on a straightaway, though.
Okay,
And
bombs
yeah, we'll
out.
get the snipe out.
Up Cynic there. Very nice.
Gonna get Lima as well. Never mind.
No?
Not gonna get Lima. Yeah. All right.
Just hit himself.
Okay. The red's gonna break on each other, so Lima will not get hit. I think that's another
Yeah.
good race for the stick.
Yeah, I do think it is. Yeah, 1, 3, 4, 5 for stick. Yeah, they're starting to break away a little bit. They're getting their track picks and they're running away with them. So I do have a question for the chat. Do you guys have an opinion on what track would be the hardest to get coins on? I love this question, dude. I love knowing what tracks people think is really hard to get coins on. You know, I personally think it's Cloud Top. Jacob thinks it's DKJ, and I want to know. I want to get some other opinions on that for sure.
I know it's DKJ. Okay, like Trainbow doesn't even count because Trainbow's stupid. Like, I'm not. Besides Trainbow, what's the hardest actual track to get coins on?
Oh my god. I don't find Mount Wario that hard. You know, because you get the 3 coins if you're starting in first, and then you maybe get a coin from the first set, and that's 5 like immediately.
You know what? I got to agree with the Gloob here. Maple Treeway is really hard to get coins on. EP3 maybe. Could be.
Music Park's kind of hard.
That could be true as well.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of tracks.
I really want to say I think the bottom 3 hardest to get coins on would be Cloud Top, Trainbow, and Excitebike. In my opinion, at least.
No, it's a debate. It's a debate.
It is. So yeah, coming into RMC, we got a mixed bag that we're looking at here from Anthony's POV.
And I have triple shrooms in a pretty decent spot. Should be able to gain a lot here. Never mind. Just gonna use all of them to take not even take the set.
Backs a little bit of fire. Throws a little bit up. So, we do see 3-4 right now for V2. 3-4-5 actually. Wondering who's in the top 2.
Whoever was in first just got hit.
Yeah, that was oh no. Yeah, that's just not the play.
Yeah, Anthony's just gonna take blue now. He's gonna take it wide. His teammates are gonna still be in top 2, so
yeah,
it's not awful.
Yeah.
Fortunately for him, can't really do much with the triple reds. Everyone in front of him is either his teammate or in a star.
Yeah, you really want star here, I think. You don't want to get starred though. That sucks.
This is really looking bad for Anthony right now. Bottom 2 for V2.
Yeah.
Abby with a second chance on the RMC.
Abby redeeming herself there.
Never mind.
Sorry. Let's just not do that.
Yeah.
I just think that's just straight up not the play. Still get 7th somehow. Okay. 1, 3, 5, 6 for V2. So that's a winning race.
A really
V2.
good race.
Just to the bottom 2.
So yeah, this it could be the beginning of the shift for V2 here. We saw the stick do it on the last war, where it was looking good for V2, and then you kind of bring it back by the end. So I think V2 might just start doing the exact same thing here. We'll see what the score's at right now. Gotta wait for it. So it was only a +4 race for V2, but they have good spots. They have 1, 3, 5, 6. So they can pick a runner for that. And maybe get even more top spots out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, V2 gonna opt for TikTok here, which I think Byron is like insane on. So
yeah,
could be good for them.
I think that's a good play.
Looks like we're gonna get Animal Crossing though, which worked out really well for the stick last time. Trying to make the same thing happen here. The Kid Leroy is online. Welcome. Many of you may know him from Tier BC. Good friend of ours.
Welcome, the Kid Leroy. Welcome to the V2 and stick match, the Kid Leroy.
I hope he doesn't join room.
A special performance from the Kid Leroy himself.
Abby with the shroom pull, pretty good.
Yeah,
and that. Alfie getting hit out as well.
I would have just shroomed up right there. Save yourself a little bump. But, oh, I like that glider. That was nice. That was very clean. Yeah, being able to hold the shroom, yeah. Okay. sorry. That's very freaky. That was a very freaky moment, dude. Oh, the green. I'll be careful. Okay.
Gonna be a top 2 for the
Top
stick.
2 here with a horn.
Yeah, really solid.
Yeah, that is a solid position to be in. Looks like a top 3 actually. I think Leon's in 3rd.
And Cynic gonna let Abby into 1st
That
with the horn.
is
Good play.
100% the play. That is 100% the play. I need to start doing my gliders like that. I always trick off that glider.
Oh, Anthony has shock. What else is new?
What else is new, man?
So yeah, this is gonna absolutely destroy the stick. Togepi obviously knows they have it, but what are they gonna do about it with the top 3?
Pull another.
I guess.
Yeah,
I guess.
I think it's likely. Maybe Alfie pulled it after his bill. Hopefully,
Anthony did just dodge Alfie and Bill.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that that's not the case.
If Alfie has shock here, which isn't super likely, but it's possible.
I don't think it's likely. I don't think it's likely.
Oh, he's in star. He's in star.
Yeah. Didn't happen. Alfie just gets first here, I think.
I disagree.
Really?
I don't think he's ahead by enough. I think Anthony can get first. Never mind.
No, I think Leon gets first now. Never mind. Alfie's getting hit out, and I think.
Oh my god, man!
Sorry, there's just too much going on to even predict who's going to be getting first.
Pulling Shrooms in 8th. That very easily could have been Triple Green's plant.
So I said it's either Alfie or Leon. It looks like Alfie actually did get first somehow.
Dude.
Yeah, top 2, top 2, 5, or fuck, I can't talk. Top 2, 6, 7 for.
What was that, Myles?
I said I can't talk. So 3, 4, 5 for V2 coming in.
Yeah, that was an interesting ending. A lot of stuff happening.
Yeah, it was. There was a lot of events going on there.
Quite a few interactions on that race.
There was some situations. That was a
+4. That was a +4 for the stick. So the +4 that V2 got on the last race is null and void. Back to a +36 for the stick.
Yeah, the stick is just kind of starting to break away right now. At this point, they just need really small wins to kind of just keep it going.
And the stick going with their NBC pick. I mean, they're known for it at this point.
I really, really love whenever Dak has gotten picked for these matches because it just seems like an absolute crapshoot.
That's literally that's just how Dak is, Myles.
Well, I mean,
it's not specific to these matches. That's every time.
I guess so. I mean, maybe I just don't notice it.
Yeah, you definitely just don't notice it.
I just like the track design so much that I'm just in awe of how it feels to drive it, but I just don't even know what's going on.
Green coming up.
Huge green.
Man. Yeah, I just saw in the chat. Alfie's on 81 after 7, so hitting him out to the back right away on that race could be really, really good for V2.
It looks like we have a different MVP each match. I think that last match was Abby. Before that, we had Zenith by a mile.
Yeah.
And now I think we have obviously Alfie being our
by a mile once again.
Yeah.
Reds can do work here.
Yep.
And Anthony somehow avoiding getting hit there as well. 3-5 at least for V2 right now. As I say that, 2-4, 1-4. Shadow, Mr. Yoshi Bike in first on Neo. Not something you see every day.
I think the play there is to go really slow with the trail and try and just get Abby off your tail.
Perhaps. Blue's coming out.
So I think it's really funny that I said...
I think Shadow had a dodge for that. I think Shadow horned it.
Does not have a dodge.
But he does get hit after, yeah. So it's going to be a top 2 right now for the stick. And yeah, it doesn't matter that Alfie got hit out. He's had his tea and crumpets. He's in cracked mode now.
Dude, I think it's so interesting how I was like, yeah, I bet Alfie and Leon are like absolutely fatigued right now, and then Alfie's just like popping off in this last match. Totally contradictory to what I was saying.
Yeah, absolutely. This top 2 is like pretty solid, and the back too. It's without a shock, they're holding this. That one hit too? Oh, the ring. Yeah, Byron's okay. Byron
putting in work. Byron with the horn.
Yeah, Byron absolutely saving the race. Is that top 2?
No.
Oh no, I think Shadow died.
1-3 or 1-4?
I think 1-4.
I think only 1-4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
1-4, 7-8.
Shout out to Byron that race. Oh my god. Yeah, that like absolutely saved the race.
Yeah, Alfie was getting a free
my
first,
god, dude.
Set him all the way down to 11th. That just killed his race.
Yeah. You know, as insanely broken away as Alfie was, Byron is right there points-wise now. So yeah, gotta see what the score was in that. I think it's really even race. It was another +4 for the stick, even after all that. So what you said about the stick just needing little wins to win this war, it's happening right now.
Mm-hmm. So this is we're going into race 9, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Race
So, yeah,
9, the stick is up 40. So V2's got to make something happen.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna see what the track is here. It's probably a pretty important pick.
Yeah, this is a very important pick for them. Getting Ice
And
Ice. Ice Ice is not that bad for being in first, personally.
I agree with that. I think that Ice Ice is a track that can work for a lot of different positions.
Yeah,
It's all going to depend on what happens at the beginning here. Whoever gets a breakaway early on will probably run away with this race. So we'll just have to see.
Mm-hmm.
Abby not getting a draft, so going to be stuck in the middle for now.
Mm-hmm.
And Byron getting hit out, so it's a top 2 for the stick.
Goodbye, Byron Boss. So yeah, top 2 coming in for the stick, as you just said.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay. Bye, Leon.
Yeah, Abby just trailed him with a coin. Great.
Yeah. Come on, Abby.
I'm really surprised with no box there for Abby. I don't know how Abby did not get a box.
Do you see that bump? Do you see that bump?
Just barely.
Oh my god.
Jeez, man.
So Abby's still in first, but it's not exactly safe. Yeah, it's at least a 2-3 for V2 behind. So
yeah,
Red's coming out as well. So there you go. It's gonna be top 2 for V2 right now.
Yeah. Well, I think we're looking at exactly what V2 needs right now.
Yeah, I mean they need to win races, and they're on track to do that.
Yeah. I think realistically they need at least a +10 here to like stay pretty close to winning this match.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's a 3-4 for the stick, and it's a top 2-5 for V2 at the moment.
Anthony's got to watch out for a back here. Blue coming out.
Horn.
Henry horns it. Very nice.
Oh, that
Although
sucks.
I think it is just a 1-4-5 now.
Yeah.
There's 4 races left. Seeing in chat. Shot coming in. That is a V2 shock. It's a lot of V2 in the upper middle here. Oh, the red skips!
No. Oh, okay. It breaks.
I don't think it actually hit Byron. Okay. This is kind of scary.
This is unfortunate for Anthony. Anthony in specific is in trouble here.
Yeah, he just didn't pull any, and the bomb too. Stick is really, really making it work after that shock hit.
Red hit! Nice, nice. Okay.
Or I don't know who's in top 3. Well, I know who's in third.
It might be a top 2 for V2. No.
Byron in second. 2, 4, 5, 8, 9, 11 for V2, which is not nearly good enough for them right now.
It's a little bit harder for V2 to come back at the moment.
I think that's still a losing race for them.
Yeah, I agree.
So with 3 left, V2 is still down about 40. They need a Hail Mary. They need to get a huge race now if they want a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Still waiting for the score to come in. Yeah, it was a +2 for the stick, so just not what you need at all.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
going for the Grumble pick. I personally love Grumble.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's the track they need right now, though. Grumble isn't a track where it's super easy to get a ton of top spots. I think if you're good at it, you can consistently get pretty good races on it, but not like +20, +30 kind of races. And that's what they need. They need those +20, +30 races to win this war. See what we get, though. And it's going to be DKJ anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
See who's MVP right now. Still Alfie, just barely holding on to it.
I think Eric's MVP.
Really? What's Eric on?
85.
No, Alfie's on 90.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong me then. One of those other Alfie me's. Doesn't really matter though. Indivs aren't the whole story. Anthony, yeah, just getting bumped off. Not much he could have done there once the bump happened. He did try to recover it, it just didn't work out though. So Byron's up here. Abby with the shroom though. Should be able to pass. Never mind.
Hmm. Go Byron. Go Byron.
Yeah, Byron holding first. No item though. Needs double here for sure. He's gonna
Oh,
take it from
good
Abby.
choice.
That's really, really good for him.
Good choice. I was gonna say I hope he goes for the right double here. Nice.
Yeah, Abby getting
Nice.
ranked off. Really good spot for V2 right now.
Yeah, it's getting interesting now. Oh,
Really bad spot for Abby right now.
that really
Man.
sucks. That
Man.
sucks. Getting backfire on.
I'm fairly sure that a majority of those hits were by Abby's teammates.
I agree. Well, that one wasn't.
That one wasn't. Man.
Golden
So yeah,
Bears.
all of a sudden, the stick is pretty far back in bottom two.
Here we
and
go. Anthony got
you
the
switch,
stick.
switch to the Anthony POV. You know what he's got.
Anthony got the stick again. Dude, he is cracked on the stick, dude. Oh my god.
Like, not only does he have it, the stick is bottom everything.
I know. That's huge.
I think you just spam it as soon as they're out of dodges, honestly. And yeah, that's exactly what he does.
Yeah. Good choice, and I'm really hoping that he didn't dodge any of them with it in the back.
I don't think he dodged any of them in the back whatsoever.
Gonna be hard to say.
I think that's Byron broken away in first, so it's a 1-3 for V2.
Byron broken away.
Oh my god! No!
That's ass.
That's really, really sad. That's really sad.
That sucks for Anthony's race. Really does.
That's, oh my god.
Mooden back here too.
That kind of kills it.
Yeah.
I think it's still good top presence. Alfie in second. Byron is just gone. But man, I'm just sad.
Yeah. That was really depressing to watch.
And the shot coming in for this. Oh my god.
Gains a couple spots for Abby, but it still looks like at least a 1-4 for V2. Maybe top 2-4. No.
Nope.
4. Yep.
Yeah, it's not good enough.
Yeah. Once
Just a
again, we're looking at the
chain of
same old
events.
story. Yeah.
Chain of events starting from that one green that went the wrong way. Just, man.
It just sucks when you get too hungry for that play that you end up screwing over your own race, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. And like, I think that they made the right play with the shock and everything there. Like,
I think
obviously, like, it's not 100% luck to get smart bounce. Like, you shouldn't have thrown it forward there, but the fact that it bounced in the exact way it did and like hit through the other two greens, it's just like, bruh. Like, you made the right decisions, and it just did not go right at all.
Is that I think that Anthony was gaining on Cynic there with the greens, right?
Yeah,
and holding the greens behind him.
He
is
absolutely should have. He should have held the greens. Like, don't get me wrong here. Like, they made the right play with the shock, but throwing the green was a misplay. I don't think Anthony should have been punished as hard as he was for throwing that green.
I agree.
So yeah, another +2 for the stick. Plus 44 with 2 left. It's kind of getting away from V2's grasp here.
Yeah. V2 needs some really big races here if they want to make something happen.
Yeah. This is a track where they can do it. They're good at TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be send everyone up running and hope the stick doesn't pull shock. They need top everything.
Mm-hmm. They need like a +4 better to stay in it at least.
Yeah, they need at least a +4, but what they really need is like a +30. And early bottom 2 is not a good start to that dream.
I don't know. I disagree. I think sending Anthony to the back each race has been working out for them really well. Just is all up to the rest of the team if they're able to capitalize on it.
I mean, I guess that's fair. It is a lot of mid spots for the stick right now, though, which, I mean, if they hold these mid spots through the whole race, then it's going to be over. It's literally every middle spot for the stick.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of what they need at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, like, literally any good spots, and the stick is just chilling for the last race.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, 3-4 for them if they hold it. Oh, well, they're not holding fourth. Anthony coming up. Might have hit Henry there, unfortunately, but also hitting some people from the stick.
Anthony's got to be frustrated with how this war's been going for him.
Yeah, for sure. And that's a stick shock too. Or Shadow and Alfie both dodged.
Yeah, I think that's a V2 prediction.
Alfie has been predicting him. I don't know.
I don't know. Leon also dodged, so I really do want to say that was
Yeah.
the V2 shock.
Well, either way, whoever used the shock, the result is that V2's back here.
And that frustration starting to set in there.
Yeah. I think we can probably call it after this race, unless something drastic happens right now.
Yeah.
So 8-9 for the stick. Probably not much going to change there. Don't know what the top spots are, but I think probably we can call it for the stick at this point.
Yeah. 1-4-7 is just not good enough. Each race has been maybe a slight win to a small loss, but either way, just not good enough for V2
I think that is like a +4, +6 for V2.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah.
But it's not like, let's be real, like a +40 isn't going to happen. Like it's just not in the cards. So I am going to call this for the stick at this point. One left. I haven't gotten the scores in yet. It might still technically be possible. But it's looking like the stick is winning Division 3.
Yeah.
I'm going to wait until the score comes in before I actually confirm that.
All right.
Still waiting on it.
Fingers crossed here. Yeah.
That was a tied race. So yeah, the stick is up 44 with one left. No repicks on the board. So there you go. The stick will be your winners for Division 3, Season 16.
Congrats to the stick.
Congrats to the stick. And yeah, I think what it comes down to is that mental thing that I was talking about at the beginning. Mm-hmm. V2 lost that second war, and it really screws up your mentality. Be winning at the beginning and then losing after that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the stick just doing whatever this race. I doubt there's gonna be much to call here, but
yeah,
if you want any if you want any messages shouted out in the chat, if you just want to interact a bit, now's the time. Not much going on in terms of the actual match right now.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom two. Yeah, we're just chilling at this point.
Yeah, nothing really to address, nothing to talk about.
Yeah. I do want to formally apologize to the stick. I criticized their track picks a lot in this series.
Yeah, I think we both did, to be fair.
And it was for nothing because they still won. They clearly know their team. They know what they're good at, and yeah, it totally worked out for them.
Totally.
Sure. Early Super Myles in chat. Please subscribe to Markiplier on YouTube. I will do no such thing, the Sausage Man M8. Myles did earlier, though.
I did not.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
You are lying. You are slandering me on stream right now.
I'm exposing you on stream. It was real. Oh. Nice horn.
Say it. What's up, everybody?
Oh, what's up, Royal?
Yo.
All right, nice cameo from Royal. Unfortunately, the 100 bits were for me saying that word, not for Royal saying it, so... No 100 bits today. Sad to hear.
We are slowly becoming a PG-13 community.
Nah, this is rated R. We said it twice this stream.
Rated R. Rated R.
You're only allowed to say it once in a PG-13 movie.
Oh, yeah. Congrats to Rated R for winning 200 League D1, by the way. Speaking of Rated R.
That's a top 4 for the stick, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah, top 4, 7, 8. Just insult to injury at the end. Alfie MVPing by 127.
Dang near a 130 for Alfie.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right. So we're gonna call it there. I'm gonna call it at 50 bits as well. I'm not saying that gamer word. And check back in tomorrow for Division 1 finals, Zealous versus Frenzy.
Well, yeah,
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, that'll be really exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking out Division 3 finals. Once again,
Congrats again.
to the stick for taking it home today.
And you know what? Congrats to V2 as well for keeping it close. It was a really fun series for us to cast. I hope y'all enjoyed watching.
Yeah. Goodbye. Bye, guys.